What's up, fight fans? That's right, new streaming service, and I'm happy that it's working. Peace to y'all. Everybody hit that like button. That's right, you're going to hear the sound. You're going to hear the sound of the fight, man. I'm hooking you up. Of course, I'm going to be calling it as well. If I don't speak over it, then they'll hit me with copyright strikes and their whole shit. So I'm going to be calling it, and that's just basically it. Let's get to the live audio action here.
Last time you were here, you lost a couple teeth. How's it going?
Let me see if I got my teeth on still. Oh, yeah,
All
I do.
That's good.
I do.
All right. How'd you feel tonight? I mean, you dropped him in the second round. He was a tough fighter, but your father kept you calm and he said, look, don't go for the knockout. How'd you feel about that?
I feel excited, man. He was a tough customer. Tougher than I thought he was going to be. But my father told me to stay composed, stay calm. You dropped him, but that doesn't mean nothing. Just stay relaxed and don't rush anything, because that's how I got disqualified, actually, when I was 18 years old.
What's up, Mr. E? No doubt. We rocking here. We're not showing it, but you're going to be able to hear it, and I'll be calling it as well. You know what I mean? Welcome, everybody. Chain with Ice. Salute, Mala. El Pichon, Pigeon. What's going on, brother? And Mr. E. No doubt. Let everybody know they're going to be able to hear it here. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to hear it here.
And get to the next level for the World Championships.
So speaking of that next level, in that same ring this summer, we've seen Jose Ramirez, Baranchik, Zepeda.
Everybody
and,
put your predictions in.
Look very good. How long
Everybody
do you think
type in your predictions.
I mean,
I've got
Loma.
Loma.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I think I'd be
Split decision
tonight. I was hitting him with clean shots. At one point, I thought I was gonna stop him because
my man, Soccer Training Club. No doubt, man. Welcome.
That's something I saw
today. All right, Mr. E says Loma in 8.
Fight these guys.
Put your predictions up, guys.
You need me? I get in there with them.
No doubt, man.
Thank you very much, Jose.
It's finally here.
Thank you very much. We are working our way to one of the most anticipated fights that we have seen in a long time. Why? Because that guy's going to be in it. The #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Vasily Lomachenko, who has the WBA,
Let's get it, baby.
The WBC, the Ring Magazine. But he says,
Mala says,
one more
I'm going on
Teofimo Lopez is an
points.
IBF lightweight champion. If he does, the first 4-belt undisputed lightweight champion in boxing history. Oh, what a night is ahead here in Vegas, folks. So here we go with one of the most anticipated
Let's get it, fellas.
of the year.
Now it's time to see who's the best fighter in the world.
He talks a lot of things and he don't understand what he's saying.
Let motherfuckers know.
This ain't
You
just
can hear it here. Kal-El, the man of steel.
Languages,
The last son of Krypton. What's going on, brother?
unshakable confidence, unbreakable pride,
Only here. You'll be able to hear it only here, guys.
great distances.
Now he's a world champion and welcome to my club.
We getting all 4 belts for Lomachenko.
Tonight,
Salute to all you guys that are joining in. No doubt. I'm glad you chose me
My goal be
for your source for this
world
fight.
champion. I want all titles.
the other is 23 and explosive,
It's not going to be an easy fight for him to try to grab this last belt.
and their careers have both been punctured with powerful statements of superiority and purpose. There will be skill. There will be power.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
There will be a contrast of styles in a context of supremacy. But there will be no more words.
We are live.
Only punches exchanged.
Pigeon. We are live. Breaking news, breaking news. Lomachenko gets KO'd from a straight right, and he's not getting up. Wait, it's over. Wishful thinking, brother.
For the lightweight championship of the world.
All right.
Championships that have taken place.
All right.
The MGM Grand. Heck, back in February.
It is time.
Heavyweight championship of the world between Wilder and Fury. And over
It is
17
time,
million
motherfuckers.
in live gate ticket sales. But folks, here we are inside the COVID-free bubble. And only an intimate setting of 100 we'll get to see the next 3 fights topped by the big one, Lomachenko and Lopez. An excellent co-feature of Saucedo and Barboza. And coming up next, one of the most interesting, evolving stories in the sport, the emergence of Edgar Berlanga, who has started his career with 14 straight
Berlanga
knockouts. What a night to be here ringside. Joe, Tim, and Andre with you. Listen, I know we don't have the 20,000 people roaring at Staples or MSG.
But they're at home.
We saw with all the pageantry and the fanfare of Wilder Fury and the outrageous ring walks. But we got to fight now.
Absolutely, we got to fight. You know, the tension as we get closer and closer to this fight, this main event, the tension, you can feel the tension
no doubt.
when it's building. It's something that's present right now. I don't know what it is. I know there's a big fight tonight because I can feel that tension, baby.
Well, what Lomachenko is hoping not to feel, that's also big, is the right hand, that explosive right hand of Teofimo Lopez.
It's be about timing. That's what it's going to be about for Teofimo Lopez. You know, Lopez got to make sure that he times the movement of the southpaw, Lomachenko.
That's going to be hard to do, son.
His power shots. He needs to make sure that he let go of his left
That's
foot.
going to be hard to do, son.
Just as he did against Richard Comey, that's going to be important against the southpaw Lomachenko tonight.
Well, listen, Lomachenko is known for being one of the most skillful fighters in the world, one of the most unique fighters in the world, but we can't lose sight of the physical strength that Loma is going to bring into this fight. He's not the bigger man tonight, but he's certainly strong enough to hold his own in this match tonight. And we also got to talk about punching power. I know that's not something we talked a lot about, or at least we've talked about it from one side, but the punching power goes both ways. Teofimo Lopez is the more concussive puncher, but Loma hits you with the blinding shots, the razor-sharp shots that you don't see. If he lands one of those shots in the right place, he can hurt the younger Lopez tonight.
He makes guys quit. There was a stretch of high-level fights for Lomachenko when they were calling him No Moschenko because everybody was tapping out saying, I don't want any more of this guy. I'll tell you somebody else who gets rid of folks, and that's the fighter who's coming up next. If you like knockout power, look no further than Edgar Berlanga. Can he keep the streak going? 14 consecutive first-round knockouts. Does he go 15 for 15?
We got that Berlanga fight coming up next. Got that Berlanga fight coming up next. We almost there, guys. Welcome to the live stream where you're only going to hear it live here. You'll hear sound bites live here. I mean, it's more than likely that this won't be up after this stream, but fuck it. At least you guys are here live. We're going through motherfucking, history right now together. And I'm happy and I'm glad that you guys chose me for this, no doubt. And I know it's because you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you anyway for joining. Peace to everybody. Please hit the thumbs up on the way in. You know, hit the thumbs up on the way in. And, yeah, man, you're going to be able to hear it. So as soon as ESPN comes back live, then you will hear sound again. Definitely hear sound again. Yeah, no doubt, Mr. E, no doubt. No, not yet. We got about 2 more matches, but we got this one and then 2 more. So that'll most likely happen at about maybe 11:45, right? So we're going to just do it. We're going to do it. I'm here for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my job. Motherfuckers. We're going to do it, man. Lord High Executioner, what's going on, brother? What's going on? He says, rooting for Tio by brutal knockout. Arriba, Honduras. No doubt, brother. Do your thing. Celebrate your thing, no doubt. Like I said, we are the fight fans, bro. We win tonight, kid. We win tonight. We got Edgar Berlanga coming up next. You know what I mean? So sit back and enjoy. My man, Mr. E, says it's 3 a.m. in the UK. Peace to the UK, man. Much love to the UK. My UK followers, my UK's brothers and sisters out there. Peace to y'all. I hope y'all safe. You know what I mean? Here we go with the tapings of the hand. Listen to this.
Practical and ceremonial. Protection and preparation for battle. It is a ritual that readies fighter's weapons and focuses his will on the challenge ahead.
Ross Clock 222, my brother. Stay here. Trust me. If you ain't watching it, stay here. I'm calling it, and you're going to hear it. Now we're live in the locker room of Vasily Lomachenko. My man got the intense look on his face. They taping his hands. One of them are taped. It's the right one. Now we're in the locker room with Teofimo. Teofimo looks loosened up. He's rapping. Both of his hands are almost taped. They're working on the left. It's almost done. He's just looking at the camera with a cocky look on his face, bobbing his head, smiling. As Lomachenko with a real serious fucking look on his face. I mean, he's got that look that if you ever saw Enter the Dragon, remember Bruce Lee when that dude touched him and Bruce Lee gave him the I'll fuck you up 20 ways look? That's what Loma has. And I can understand both of these guys' demeanors because you've got Loma, which is intense. I mean, he's concentrated. And then you've got Tio, who's concentrated, but at the same time, he's a bit more loose.
Listen, I've had the pleasure of being with Loma.
He's a bit more loose now, you know what I mean?
Prior to
comfortable, I guess. I don't know.
Everything looks the same. His disposition.
My man, Ross Clock, no doubt. Mala, what's going on, Mala?
Anticipation. What we are monitoring and what we keep
I'm about to throw the link up. Anybody want to call the fight with me?
He does not
I'll throw the link up.
Fight experience.
But we got to stay on the fight. Can't be getting stupid now. Just let me know.
Listen, I see a little nervous energy from Teofimo Lopez.
If you're watching this
to keep his
and you're
mind
just
off
joining me and you like the
that's
link
what he does.
to call the fight along with me,
off the fight into the last second.
You're more than welcome to. But if you don't,
that energy tonight. So
if you're not watching this,
have your ritual, but also preserve your energy because
don't link on because you're not watching the same thing I'm watching. You can't call it with me. You know what I mean?
Could be really quick.
But if you've got this and you're watching it and you're on here now with us and you want to call this fight with me,
Bellows here. It is scheduled for 8 rounds. But Berlanga has
no doubt, Soccer Training Club. Let me throw that up there for everybody.
Champion. Last night he was
no doubt, piece of them countries, no doubt.
Videos. He was FaceTiming with celebrity fans. Fat Joe, Tracy Morgan, we're checking in on him. He is New York through and through. He's also incredibly heavy-handed. 14 straight first-round knockouts.
My bad, Mr. E. I brought it down a bit so that way you guys can hear me as well. I'll turn it up during the fight. But right now we're getting into the Edward Berlanga. They call him the KO artist. So we'll see exactly what's going on. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. You might hear a playback. I just want to see how loud I am. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. All right, no doubt. That's a good setting right there. Thank you, Mr. E.
Here's Mark Chinook to get us ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, we return to the action here inside MGM Grand in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. This bout is brought to you by Geico.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. PBC gave us some good.
Middleweight division.
They gave us some good. How do you say? Some good fights. Those cards they had were okay. They were good. But this Top Rank, this one promotion right here so far, the fights have been good.
He weighed in at 169.
And this Berlanga fight, if there's a knockout and it's spectacular, son.
20 wins.
And then the next 2 fights after that, and then the main event, bro, it's gonna scorch it.
13 victories coming by way of knockout.
I can't wait till the numbers come in on the
and now fighting out of Las Vegas,
on exactly, you know,
KO.
what the viewing was. Bellows
across the ring in the red corner
against Berlanga
at 169 pounds, wearing pink trunks with silver trim. He brings a perfect record: 14 wins, no losses, all 14 victories coming by way of first round knockout. Representing Brooklyn and the Lower East Side by way of San Juan, Puerto Rico, Edgar, the Chosen One, Berlanga.
14 straight first-round knockouts. Linnell Bellows, the opponent tonight, has never been stopped. He has 5 losses. He's never been taken out. An 8-year pro, got a late start to boxing. So a veteran now, a 20-win, 34-year-old veteran, is the challenge for Berlanga.
Yes, sir. We're getting ready for this fight right now.
It's about the first-round knockout streak. He always says, listen, I'm hoping to get rounds.
We're getting ready for this fight.
Some rounds.
No doubt.
Wants the streak to be over.
Fight instructions. Let's get it.
You can see it. I can see his navel. Anything on his belt line is a low blood. Okay? Okay, we're using our instant replay light tonight. You see the light, keep on fighting, okay? No rabbit punches. Give me a good clean fight, touch him up, scoot back.
And I also like the fact that they got that fucking replay shit. I like that.
Berlanga is yet to have a fight that has lasted more than 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Don't blink. His average fight is 1:35. 14 for 14. Can he get number 15?
Here we go. All right, we got Bellows with a nice jab working in. Berlanga, ooh, nice stiff jab. Oh, Berlanga missed with a nice check hook.
6'1".
Berlanga with a nice stiff jab. Bellows connects as well. Berlanga just throwing the motherfucking haymakers. Throwing them fucking haymakers. He's continuing to throw. Throwing.
To keep the streak alive for Berlanga.
Oh, nice. Berlanga. Left hook. Oh. Bellow might go down. Berlanga ain't playing, son.
Right there. A right hand comes in.
Oh, beautiful left hook. Oh, my goodness. Oh. The ref stops the fight. It is over. 1:42, dog. 1:42. He did it in under 1:42. Amazing. This kid is on some shit. You don't have it on ESPN, Mr. E? You don't have it? Oh, man. Damn, man, I wish you had it. I really wish you had it, man. Damn. My man put the hurtings on him.
Fight from his trainer.
He just punches, he punches.
Wow, man. Berlanga.
Of those punches landing on their body, on their head. Just devastating.
But listen, what I love about Berlanga, he loaded up at the end there, but he's not trying to throw hard. That's the thing. He's naturally powerful. He's just letting the shots go.
Berlanga, son.
He's so powerful that look at the cut he opened up.
He fucking cut him.
Left eye. And look at his ear. I mean, this kid just thuds. What do we have?
All right. Stop. Get off his dick. All right, come on.
The chosen one.
He did it to this guy. He's still got a road to go now. Get off his dick.
The New York-based
Amala, the Loma fight starts 2 fights from here. So the next fight and then the fight after that.
All right, let's take you through the replays and show you how he continued the streak.
All right, let's see this replay here. Berlanga came, boom, top of the temple with a left hook.
And it just lands heavy because the power is natural.
You hit him lovely with a left hook.
It's a gift. Here we see again. He thought a shot was coming. It didn't. Just missed that shot. He landed a right.
Don't worry, Mr. E. I got your back, though. I'm calling it. blow by blow, boom. Another left, boom. Hit him with a straight right.
I got a little nervous, and I'm looking at the ref like, ref, you may want to get in there because Berlanga's got bad intentions, like we've been saying, and he's got the kind of power that can really, really hurt an opponent like Bello.
Tim, here's the thing when we can't. Even the glancing blows, even the blows that aren't flush are doing damage. Did you see the blood on impact from the right hand? Did you see the look in the eyes of Bellows on the left hook? Anything that touches from the heavy hands of Berlanga is like a wrecking ball of damage.
Yup, it's like Mike Tyson-esque, but the thing is that's dangerous. He needs more technique. Because him coming in like that, bro, he wanted to get fucking caught.
And then he gets rid of you.
But he's tough. He's tough. I like this Berlanga kid so far.
I want to see more. I want to see him in the later round.
He's for real.
But guys, but listen, man, when you have that type of punching power, God-given talent like that, man, it's so hard to stop.
Somewhere Tracy Morgan and Fat Joe are partying.
No doubt, OG. I feel that. Welcome, OG Boogie. Everybody, welcome my brother, OG Boogie.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand, referee Robert Hoyle calls a stop to this bout at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 1.
119.
Declaring Berlanga!
No doubt.
See the Puerto Rican flag.
Enough respect.
New York. He grew up a huge Tito Trinidad fan.
There we go.
He was at Tito's fights at Madison Square Garden. Went against William Chaffee back in the day. I'll tell you what we're going to do, because you have the luxury of doing this when it's Edgar Berlanga. We're going to show you the full fight over, and the two of you can take us through what you see when you're.
These guys got jokes, kid. To kill time, they're going to show the fight over again.
Both guys are coming out.
These guys got jokes, so here we go.
The speed of the opponent, that's what Berlanga's doing right now. He walked a little bit to his right. He started landing his jab, and once he's
stiff jabs, bro. You should stop a motherfucker. My man is well educated, son. He can box too. That's what I like about him.
Landed hard, and even the left jab. That's how you know you're facing a puncher. When you get hit,
he's a butcher. The guy's a fucking butcher. He cuts with precision. Yeah, he takes away the fucking fat.
You saw it in the eyes of.
You know what I'm saying?
As wide as saucers. He didn't have the same confidence he had yesterday in the fight arena.
And then you see that little.
Damn, bro. The guns you hear, bro, that's Berlanga landing.
You know that Berlanga saw it as well, and that's the reason why you see him getting real aggressive, but he's still staying behind himself. He's not rushing anything. He's solid right there. Lunged a little bit with that right hand, but you can see he's still trying to finish himself to land a hard shot.
That's when he caught him. Boom.
So I think the first round is in reach, and you start to see him kind of sacrifice his form a little bit and really look for the you see right here. But not only does he have that's power.
The power.
Speed, and he knows how to get
the power, the speed. He's got a bit technique. The problem here is that he needs more technique.
Andre Rozier is to continue to challenge Berlanga in the gym with top flight sparring. If you can't get it in the fights right now, you got to challenge him in the gym, and you can't become enamored with your fighter. And I don't think Dre will. He'll keep challenging him because one day he'll go past the first round, and you want him to be ready.
And I just want to remind everybody, Linnell Bellows, a 20-win veteran, had never been stopped. 25-3 record.
Yeah, well,
the first time he was stopped. It happens in the
never say never.
79 seconds into the
you
fight.
Fucking yam bag.
The average length of fight for Berlanga was 95. He did it in 79.
Yeah, okay.
Bernardo.
Under your average time, 79 seconds is what a man who had never been stopped lasted in against.
Congratulations, Berlanga.
I want to get some rounds. You came in throwing some heavy thunder.
I already see with the first shot, I cut him open, and the look in his eyes, he didn't want to be in there. From the beginning, once I got in the ring, I looked at his eyes, he didn't want to be in there, so I had to get him out.
Every time you finish with a knockout, we're all wondering, why is the guy doing push-ups? What did Dre tell you about what you did wrong tonight?
We was working on a combination in the back. You know, it was a step over, shoot the right hand over, and a left uppercut, and pivot and shoot a left hook. I ain't do none of that, so I had to pay.
You did pay, but you were very emphatic in saying
that's discipline. He made him do push-ups in front of the world.
What was that?
That's what's up. I like this kid.
I guess because he's never been stopped before, you know, and now I'm the first person to stop him in the first round. So, you know, it was just off emotion of how I really feel. You know, for all the critics out there, all the media, you know,
I just felt it in me that I had to say that.
All right, so now you improved to 15-0, 15 consecutive first-round knockouts. This was a scheduled
Nice.
8-rounder. What's the next step for you?
We're looking to fight in December. You know, I just spoke to Bob right now, so he's looking to put me on in December. I'm actually looking forward to fighting next year in Puerto Rico, and then also finishing, you know, on June, the Puerto Rican Day weekend. So God willing, everything goes right, man. We can make it happen.
We're looking forward to that. Maybe good.
And I just, before you start, you know, I want to just say a shout out to my family, to my coach, Tim Berlanga, my father. I want to thank
That's what's up.
Story. I want to thank Stevie J Automotive from Queens, man. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. Y la gente mía de Puerto Rico, te quiero mucho.
Thank you very much. All right, another big win.
No doubt.
Edgar
Mucho respeto,
Berlanga.
pai.
I don't want to be on the end of one of those shots, so Joe, we send it
Puerto
back to you.
Rico.
No, I don't think anybody does, Bernardo. He does it again, 15 for 15. And folks, we've got an excellent co-feature fight coming up with junior welterweights, and then it's the big one. The
All right.
championship
After this fight, baby, he made him do push-ups, kid. He made him do push-ups because he didn't do the combo. I like that.
First round knockout.
That's what's up. Khalil said that was the head wobbler. No doubt. It was done after that. No doubt. It was all leather after that, Khalil. No doubt. I'm telling you right now, man, this next fight, enough respect to these gentlemen, whoever they may be, but this shit needs to hurry up, this co-feature, and I want this fight to go down. You know what I mean? Peace to my man, OG Boogie. Peace to Mr. E. Peace to Mala. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Soccer Training Club. Peace to Ross Clot 222. You know what I mean? Peace to Khalil, the man of steel. Peace to let me see who else. Peace to Chain with Ice, of course. Of course, man. Peace to everybody that has chosen me. Of course, I'm giving sound bites. You'll be able to hear the fight. Other people are calling them. Peace to those that are calling it. I got a trick around this, and the trick is you got to speak every 20 seconds, and you won't get copyright stricken or a flag or anything like that. So that's why I'm doing this. If anybody does this after today, you already know the originator was me, like always. So 7 Oceans, no doubt. Peace to England, baby. Peace to England, no doubt. Much love to my people over in England, my brothers and sisters over there going through the same fucking struggles we're going through over here. You know what I mean? Fuck that. It's all love. Boxing United. It is what it is. We here for the motherfucking history making. That's right. That's right. And like I said, I asked everybody to put some predictions in the chat. If you'd like to do that, go ahead and do it. I'd like to know where everybody stands. I think it was only maybe 3 people who participated and did that. Anyone else who didn't, please put your predictions in. You know what I'm saying? My man, Mr. E said Loma in 8. You know, so I'm saying Loma split decision. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a very good motherfucking fight. Like, for those that can't watch it, like, this is why I'm doing it. And I'm going to give you the sound bites. Right now, ESPN's on commercial. The moment they get off commercial, I will put the volume back up on the fights, and of course you will be hearing it. So since I'm old school, and since hashtag Come Back to Boxing and the Boxing in Jedah's Temple is basically about defending the old school, well, right now you're getting sort of like the old school feel through a transistor radio. You know what I mean? So here we go.
Lopez, Joe Tessitore, and the crew here in Vegas.
We're in Viva Las Vegas.
Got under the skin of Loma
That's right.
a little bit this week. A lot of analysis coming your way. Here's what Max Kellerman expects. Max.
Oh, fuck Max.
Thanks, Joe. This is easily the biggest fight since the global pandemic hit. It is the best fight.
Let's hear the bias.
Lightweight. And
Let's hear the bias, guys.
Really all the marbles at 135.
Yeah, I got marbles.
What's so interesting to me is, what is Lomachenko known for doing to the best fighters in the world in and around his weight division.
He's sitting them down.
Making them give up. It's hard to imagine Teofimo Lopez quitting. It's also hard to imagine the great Vasily Lomachenko losing, especially by knockout, being separated from his senses. The best thing about boxing, the very pinnacle of sports, is in a fight where before the opening bell, you have two fighters, hard to imagine either losing, either being separated from their will, having another man's will imposed upon them physically, literally. And yet in the moments before that bell rings, you know that's about to happen to one of these guys. Something is about to happen. And then you have ding, ding, round one. It's the best sports has to offer, and it's happening tonight on ESPN.
Max, I agree with you.
That was decent. I expected ass kissing and
of the bell of the first round between Loma.
All right, so if you guys are fucking betting,
that perhaps
here you go.
You could get hot. You could cash because there is a ton, and I mean a ton of action going down all over the place. But here in Vegas, we have talked to the casino managers. These are the most updated odds with Caesars Sportsbook by
for the betting heads.
Loma has risen now to a minus 420 favorite. Lopez is plus 330. A very attractive play for many is the total rounds. Right now it's at 10.5. Under or over 10.5 rounds. But here's what the casino managers are saying. They're saying the public absolutely loves Teofimo, that the ticket count is high on Teofimo Lopez, but that the big whales, the biggest bets are coming in on Vasily Lomachenko. The biggest bet that was booked this afternoon was for Lomachenko.
Really?
Alexander Usyk, former cruiserweight
nice.
champion.
My man was on the phone with Usyk just now.
Vasily Lomachenko. This is a look live in the locker room of the pound number one fighter in the world. We're just a fight away from Loma and Lopez for everything.
Yeah, we got the 80s feel again in boxing, baby. The 80s feel is back, baby. That's right. The 80s feel is back. It is back. And I'm telling you right now, I love this. For me, it's nostalgia. It reminded me of the big fight. We were all riled up. We were like, hurry up with the undercards. And I'm telling you right now, the moment that the next fight is over, asses, ears, and fucking eyes are glued to this situation. And I am so happy that you guys chose me to be the one to bring this fight to you. And of course, I'm bringing it to you with no visuals, but you have sound. Not only me calling in and talking, honestly, been wiping my fucking yam sack with these fucking jerk-off faces, but I'm here to hook you guys up with a part of history that, you know, and like I said earlier, I don't give a fuck what Suleiman pig-faced motherfucker said about Devin Haney being their man and this and that, because at the same time, if you look at that situation, they'll never be able to unify. So tonight, since a belt will be taken and there will be a unification, this places the person as the man, not Devin Haney, but either Vasily Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez as the fucking man with the motherfucking straps. There's already a WBC in there. Fuck that fucking bullshit. The fans know who the fucking man, the real man would be. So tonight we are getting, that's right, we are getting an undisputed unified champion. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck what Mauricio Suleiman and you Devin Haney cock goblin motherfuckers, shut the fuck up, stand the fuck back with some Stevie Nicks, motherfucker. And just understand that you just can't throw another man who hasn't done as much as these fucking two gentlemen that are about to fucking break themselves tonight have done. So you just can't do that. Fuck your politics. And we're back.
But it's all out the window. With the first punch that left.
Closing in on Loma and Lopez. And you know, guys,
now we're in Loma's locker room. Loma's getting loose a little.
In what
side to side,
doing, whether it's trash talking,
got his t-shirt on, his hands are fully wrapped. He's already been cleared. Teofimo's been cleared.
When you're talking,
fight instructions already given. Now they're just loosening up. Now we're in Lopez's locker room. Lopez is just examining his hand straps and walking back and forth, pacing. He's got the eye of the tiger. He looks like he won't fight. Yeah, he got the eye of the tiger right now.
Red belt is that IBF championship of just getting that away from him and becoming undisputed. Still, Dre, I'll turn to you and I will say this.
Tio's pacing.
Weigh-in yesterday, it's all over ESPN. It's all over everywhere in social media. The move of Lomachenko stepping to him, going through that social distance barrier. A little different than the composure.
Khalil says this is what it's all about. No gossip, no contract talk, no bullshit. Let's get this on. No doubt, bro.
I thought Loma broke the barrier first, but Loma broke the line.
Loma ain't give a fuck. He said, fuck COVID.
And I'm going to get in your face. And I didn't look at that like it was Loma being out of character.
Nah, it was Loma hungry. Loma telling this nigga, I had to break bread with you, nigga.
In the world. Sometimes you're going to run into a young fighter who just doesn't believe, and you got to let him know before you actually get in the ring.
That's right.
With your body language that I'm here.
That's right.
I'm not going anywhere. And if you look at the smirk that Loma had on his face, it was almost as if to say, young fella, you've talked. Now the moment is here.
That's right. I'm about to fuck you up. Loma's gonna listen. I'm taking none away from Teofimo, but Loma's gonna pull all types of hands on this kid.
For the most part, what interests me and what I paid attention to was the fact that Lopez turned away first. When you turn away first, yes, exactly. When you turn away first, it's like almost like tucking your tail. You know, you're taught from day one not to turn away. I don't care if someone's grabbing you by the arm. Hey, I'm looking at you all the way through. I want you to know that I'm serious and that I'm going to do some serious damage.
These little things we're talking about, looking away first, who told the line, who crossed the line, doesn't mean everything.
No.
There's just little glimpses into the mindset and the psyche of both fighters.
That's all it is. It's all mental.
Just a little
That's what it is.
This game.
Tio looked away first, kid.
Level very much becomes mental. Yes. We've talked about it a lot. Lomachenko does things to his opponents. It doesn't have to be punching. There are things where he becomes exhausting. It's mentally taxing just to be in the ring with him.
It's all the non-punching that he does, all the indirect attacks that you see him doing, the footwork, the feints. He looks like he's going to do one thing, he does another. You never have an opportunity to mentally rest, and that's what I want to see tonight from Lopez. Can he deal with that mental pressure? Because the mental pressure starts to drain you physically as well.
Yeah, but what I like about Lopez is, and I've seen him, I followed him his whole career, is the fact that he's patient, he's calm. It doesn't matter what's going on in the ring.
Very true.
He's calm and patient, and that's what he's going to need to do tonight against Lomachenko. He needs to be patient, poised, and set up that big atomic bomb.
True.
They don't have a lot in common. They do have one thing in common. They are both trained by their fathers, Mark Friedel.
I don't know about that looking away stuff. I know that we're reminded every day just how much they detest each other. What they fail to acknowledge, of course, is what binds them. It's not merely a four-belt unification. This is the Super Bowl of boxing dads.
That's right.
It's been like 20 seconds without throwing a punch. And then you throw those punches.
Diametric opposites after the exact same thing.
Tommy Temper, what's going on, my brother? Welcome
Existential glory
to the live audio stream
reverend scribe in the book of boxing
of Loma Tio.
This is the age of the boxing dad, and here is its Super Bowl. Dads as different as their nicknames. Papachenko and Junior. Guy who says nothing, guy you can't shut up.
There's not one man on this planet that can take my son. Nobody.
Come on, man, don't be an angel.
Way up to 147, 154. He's taking everybody.
One classically trained, the other self-taught, mostly on YouTube. Papachenko was inspired by traditional Ukrainian dance. Junior Kung Fu triple feature. Each has his own idiosyncratic methods. One given to bombast.
That's like Lomachenko with that board. That is the stupidest thing in the planet.
Yeah, okay.
The other, exact calibration.
Don't fall asleep on that.
One thing they share, though, vision. It's not that they live through their son, but that they want to live forever.
Don't sleep, kid.
Anatoly Lomachenko conceived of this plan before he conceived of his son, but it's Lopez's father, more than anyone, who is the reason that we are here tonight. I don't know what set him off 2 years ago at the Stewart Hotel, but he didn't merely pick this fight. He prosecuted it for 2 years. And now tonight, we're going to find out if he is in fact...
Papachenko right now is in the locker room. He's looking down with his hands folded.
Father and trainer, and then the guy
and he's just concentrated. He's working on his game plan.
The Lopez side of this dynamic of the father trainer, because for those of us that live day in and day out in the sport of boxing, he has become one of the centerpieces of the sport in terms of being one of the most dynamic characters.
Both of them now. They got a side-by-side split screen shot.
Thunderstorm.
Teal's father is just looking on the table.
The other day, we are going to go for it.
Concentrating on game plan, and Loma's father
is 2 rounds. When my
just looking on the ground on the chair.
This fight is
just looking down, concentrated.
Everything this guy has said in the course of the last 2 years,
baby.
we at first shake our head at. We do. Every time he puts out one of these prophecies, we say, what is he talking about? And every single time he puts forth a bold prediction, it happens. This bold prediction, is he simply building up his son's confidence?
You know what? I don't know. But I can tell you this. I respect both these men tonight, both these fathers tonight, because they've been very instrumental in their son's life, and they're with them right now in their corner. They're gonna be working their corner.
Yeah, but
in the biggest moment of their
Teal's father better not break him down, son.
My father was
when he makes mistakes, because that shit's gonna psychologically fuck him up.
And some would say it was borderline child abuse, but it got me ready for what I was going to see inside that ring, and it allowed me to accomplish what I need to accomplish.
There was a moment that was caught on camera this week where you shared something with Teofimo Lopez concerning your path with your father. Why don't you share it to the bigger audience here before this match?
That's personal.
What I said to Teofimo Lopez is that, have you thanked your father? And he said, yes, I thank him all the time. I said, well, you really don't understand. I said, your father is really there for you. He really is. And he's gotten you ready for this moment. He's put you in these situations. He's talked you up. He's put you in this position because he wanted to see you succeed. He knows that you're ready for this moment. Now it's up to you to show him.
The problem is you could be translating that, but his father's not telling him that. And his father, if he's victorious tonight, his father won't tell him that. His father just keep going with the same shit, just like Oscar De La Hoya's father tried to do with him, but Oscar was smarter. Oscar pulled away and said, you know what, just stay ringside. I love you and everything, but it don't matter what you think about my boxing career.
Specifically his dad, and I think that's a good thing because as a father, you know, you want to remain a father first and a trainer second at all times, especially in the sport of boxing, because you don't want to build some product and then lose a personal relationship with your son, because one day the sport is going to end and you don't want the personal relationship with your baby boy to end along with it.
You know, we've all rolled our eyes at Teofimo's dad. All of us. Let's be serious. When he first came in and said, my son's going to do this, my son's going to do that, we go, oh, come on. And everything he said to this point has come to pass. There's one big difference, though.
What?
When Teofimo first came to our attention, when he first came into that room, he was a kid. He was barely a teenager. And now he's a man, and he believes on his own. And he's going to go into that ring tonight by himself. His dad will be behind him, but he knows it's on him. It's a different kid than we saw 3 years ago.
There is no doubt about that. And, of course, Papachenko opposite Lopez Sr. on the other side, where Loma says, my father has the plan and strategy. I just do what he says because I believe in him. We have an outstanding co-feature coming up next, and then it is the super fight for undisputed status.
to the Barboza fight. Here we go. This is the final fight, gentlemen.
Are you ready for some?
And after that,
Monday night.
it's a wrap. But now I'm saying this about Teofimo and his father. What Tim Bradley said, I can understand, but that's through Tim Bradley's perspective. We all know that Teofimo's crying like that. He already knows that his father's not going to be one to either, to congratulate him like that, or, he's not going to be easy on him when he makes mistakes tonight. As a matter of fact, his father is looking at this as like he's in there fighting. And it was even a mistake for Teofimo to say on that special that they had in Shoshone, where he said, he tells me what to do, I just go and do it in there. That's partially true, but you're doing mostly everything, kid. You respect your father, if you thank him every day, no doubt. But see, that's the problem. You're looking for something more than that. And when you look for something more than that and a father doesn't give you that, what you're looking for, you're going to try to do everything you can to please your father in order to get in his good graces. But now if your father is one of those hard asses that no matter what you do is going to push you to the limit in order, you know what I'm saying? And it could be 20 years, it could be fucking 15, 10 years that you've been trying to get on your father's good graces, and you just can't get there because he's just raising the bar higher and higher and higher. And I can understand the expectations of a father, but sometimes you can push your children to a point where they self-destruct because you've helped them self-destruct. Because especially in a profession like this, you're showing him that no matter what he does, it's not good enough. So tonight, he's got to give him very good constructive criticism, not destructive criticism. We're back. What's up, Simon Brown?
Who do you want next?
I'm giving the soundbite to the stream. You can hear it.
Somebody coming at you, calling you out, it makes it a little more, personal. Makes you want to hurt them and put an end to that.
Me and Salcedo both need each other. He has ran his mouth a lot. He said he was going to knock me out in 3 rounds or something like that.
Salcedo.
It's extra motivation. I don't like to be disrespected.
We're ready for anything that he brings tonight.
He needs me to go back to where he once was.
A very good fight coming up.
That next step.
I expect this one to be a bit quick.
Knockout. And it'll warn all the 140-pounders who Alex Salcedo is.
This one will be pretty quick.
Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, Andre Ward with you ringside in the bubble, where the mega fight is now just a fight away. But that fight that remains, this co-feature, is significant. There has been stuff bubbling up between Barboza and Saucedo, mostly because they're in each other's way.
This is personal beef here.
With 2 good 140-pounders, each with a distinct style, each with plans to
welcome,
be
Simon
in the
Brown.
title
Welcome.
shot mix with a win here. So
welcome
what do
to
you
the
say
stream,
we
my brother.
do with Saucedo and Barboza for 10 rounds before we get
old school
Loma
transmission
and
like.
Here's Mark Chinook.
It's like listening to boxing in the 40s. You know what I'm saying?
The MGM
Over the radio.
Las Vegas, Nevada. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter, Mr. Bob Arum. This bout is brought to you by Geico and is scheduled for 10 rounds for the vacant WBO International Junior Welterweight title. Our judges at ringside, Max DeLuca, Dave Moretti, and Patricia Morse-Jarman. And the man in charge at the
all right, let's see what Mr. Brown says. He says, just don't see Lopez having the experience to keep up. He's only fought 15 fights, mostly low-class fighters. Hey, I feel you on that, brother.
He brings a
I can see your point there, brother. I can agree.
10 of those victories come.
I can agree. I can definitely agree, which is one of my tips that I have, with this, I'm not saying it's one-sided, but at the same time, the experience, man, the experience is exactly what's going to play out here with these two. You can have footwork, but you gotta know how to use it, especially in the proper spots.
Pico, and now proudly represent.
right. Let's go. Let's get this shit on. Come on. We need this fight, kids.
So here we go. Saucedo and Barboza. Barboza 24-0, the undefeated junior welterweight contender, a skilled boxer, already ranked in the top 10 of 2 organizations. And Saucedo, who's a former junior welterweight title challenger. Significant fight. They wanted each other. They get it. And right away, stepping to him is Saucedo.
No doubt. These guys are throwing ham hocks.
Barboza coming out in the southpaw stance. Normally comes out in the orthodox stance. Huh. Interesting. Interesting take for the first round. The moment.
Oh.
Saucedo's last fight was here in the bubble. Was June 30th at the 10-round unanimous decision.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick one. Somebody getting knocked the fuck out.
Those who have watched him closely in his
These guys don't like each other.
For his war with Lenny Z. That
nice.
round was voted round of the year. All action.
Good body shot.
Barboza's in some serious trouble right now. You don't see it. I see it at the moment. You know, Saucedo's marching forward, landing some hard shots right now. Coming behind the jab, and he landed a nice right hand just a second ago. I don't understand the southpaw, Dre. What is he doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what the game plan is with he and his team. But I will say this: Barboza is the far superior boxer of the two. A lot more skill, a lot more ability. He's pretty much got every category in his favor.
Yeah,
the only thing he hasn't
Barboza's.
shown yet is does he have that
nice.
bite down? Does he have that grit?
Left hook from Saucedo.
Shot right there. Got hit with a shot. Does he have that grit when he gets into a tough spot? And he's going to, because Saucedo may not have the ability and the skill, but he's extremely tough and he's got a strong will.
Damn, Barboza's throwing haymakers, dog. Gotta calm down. Calm down.
At southpaw stance, Barboza tries to land on the left.
Keep fucking hooking. Stop hooking.
Tries to land the left hook.
Barboza needs
Make
to
your
stop
entrance.
switching.
Make your entrance.
Stay
Good
in
hook.
orthodox stance. If he can land combinations like that against Saucedo.
It's exactly what we expected early on. Good pace, good action.
Sometimes young fighters, and he's been a pro for a while. I mean, young fighter like this.
Double jab. What the fuck is wrong with you? Follow up. Follow up.
They got to be 7 different things instead
Barboza,
of being
follow up.
who they are and just
Stop
being
just
great
patting him with the jab.
Got blood from the nose of Alex Saucedo.
Nice. There you go.
Left hand that comes in from the undefeated Barboza.
Saucedo is a bleeder. He cuts a lot.
Yeah, he's a bleeder.
His nose bleeds a lot, but that doesn't deter him. He keeps pressing forward.
Almost caught him with that fucking hook to the fucking face.
Man, both guys are landing some leather. Forget a fill-out round. These boys are here.
They don't like each other.
And there was a right hand that came in. End of one. Good stuff here in Vegas.
Oh, Barboza with the combos. Barboza so far, I give that round to Barboza without a question.
Giant leap.
Definitely Barboza's round.
Of you alone.
I'm saying OG Boogie. We're right. Just put it. Let's put a fucking tampon in his fucking nose, right? Right.
It might just warm your heart.
I mean, it's got a hole in it. It bleeds, so you can put it up there.
To new memories. Hilton and our family of hotels.
Put a tampon in it.
With some healthy Halloween treats today.
Fucking IUD face.
Mine tastes like poop. Mine tastes like broccoli.
I don't give a fuck what it tastes like. Children, go to bed. All right, and we're back.
Arnold Barboza in that first round come up against the nose of Alex Saucedo. Watch this right here.
Oh, it was a headbutt. It was the top of the head.
Top of that skull driving right
Boom.
and through the nose.
Right on his fucking mug.
There was also a left hand that landed in that first round. A first round that saw Barboza throw 95 punches. He was 21 of 95. Saucedo threw 82 punches. He was 22 of 82. Great stuff. Exactly what we expected with this stylistic matchup.
Endgame, what's going on, Endgame? Welcome.
Saucedo, the left hook
Welcome to the only channel that has the fucking sound bites to this fight.
That's a dangerous shot. And
You can't watch it, you can hear it.
He's not that stable in his southpaw stance.
Good to see you, brother.
Like he is in the orthodox.
Everybody say what up to Endgame.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tim. I don't understand that. I think he's got plenty skill, plenty everything from the right-handed stance. Why complicate this thing when you're dealing with a guy like this? Get into your right-handed rhythm. Don't confuse yourself and go left-handed, right-handed. Master one thing.
He's trained by his father, Arnold Sr.
I'm letting you know what this is right now. It's mental. This is mental right here. These two men got bad blood, and
of course they do.
Barbosa's here to show him that, hey, I'm not running away from you this time. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight your fight, and I'm going to beat you in your own fight.
Beautiful inside fighting from these gentlemen.
It could be a mistake, Dre. Spoke with Pedro Nimi, who's working the corner of Alex Saucedo. He said, look, the issue with the nose, it always leads. We're used to that. He's used to fighting through it. It's not going to be an issue.
And it happens in round one. He is well conditioned to overcoming adversity in fights. Former title challenger, 30 wins, framed against the one loss when he challenged back in 2018 Maurice Hooker for the WBO junior welterweight title. He lost that with a 7th round TKO. Snap that jab out there. 3-punch combination from Barbosa.
Nice.
Now you see Barbosa starting to settle down and look like his normal self.
Oh, beautiful.
Using his jab and throwing crispy, straight right hands.
Right uppercut thrown by Barbosa. Try to get the sweeping left hand to the body. Saucedo inching towards that pocket. Snapping that jab there, Barbosa. Can he set up off of it, Dre?
He can do it, but he's got to get a rhythm with that. He's got to build up some rounds.
Oh, beautiful
fucking.
That right hand came in.
Right.
When he switched stances. Barbosa went southpaw, and the right hand came in.
You see my hands up. I'm saying, like, why are you switching southpaw? What are you
He's
doing?
a fucking dummy.
Look at this infighting here in round two. Good stuff between these two.
While Barbosa's trying to figure out what stance he wants to be in, Saucedo pressing forward and punching.
Remember, at the end of this fight, it is the world championship for all the belts. Lomachenko against the power of Teofimo Lopez. If you like one-shot breaking ball punchers, then Teofimo Lopez is your guy.
Here we go.
The stats back up his high voltage. Lopez lands 50.4% of his power punches. The lightweight power punch connect average is 35.4%. A gap of 15 percentage points better than division peers is astounding. Deontay Wilder, long considered the most power-packed heavyweight, lands a whopping 46.4% of his power punches. So that's only 6 percentage points better than the heavyweight average. No one is near Lopez in this division. You want historical perspective? Roberto Duran, the legendary Hands of Stone. Most every boxing historian considers Duran the most destructive force in lightweight history. Well, CompuBox went back and graded out his old fights, and even Duran didn't break the 50% barrier on power punch connects. Now all Lopez has to do is find a way to land that power against the best fighter on earth.
What about Chavez?
Reason to believe.
How come you're not mentioning Chavez?
And he will get
you fucking yambag.
Teofimo Lopez wins the title at 23 and says, I want the best. I want undisputed status. So we will see that in just a bit. Hey, that second round,
you see what they did there?
And Barbosa was outrageous. 201 combined punches thrown. Barbosa got the best of it, landing 30. 23 of them were power punches. Barbosa's last fight was here in the Vegas bubble. That was August 30th. A unanimous decision win against Tony Lewis. Absolutely dominated. Switched stances that night too, but very sharp. It was 99-90 on all three judges' scorecards.
Combo shots. Oh, good sweeping fucking left.
It's interesting, in that fight, he also bloodied his opponent's nose.
Salcedo with
is extremely accurate. He's got
jab.
a lot going for him. I said this the last time he fought. His footwork, just everything. His selection of punches. He's facing the best competition he's ever fought.
These guys are getting down.
He's ever been under. But when you're facing a guy like Salcedo, who cuts and bruises up, just let the shots go. Don't load up. Just let the shots go, and hopefully you start to open the cut up.
A little bit of separation. Tried to put that left hook in there. Now on the inside, Salcedo going to the body with the left hook, and it's Barboza who's able to split the guard. The infighting has been good early on. There's a short right hand from Barboza.
Nice shot. I'm letting you know right now, Barboza is fighting a courageous fight right now. Both fighters are. But particularly Barboza, he particularly doesn't fight this way. He's exchanging with the puncher.
He sure is.
Very, very dangerous. You can see when he's outside, he uses jab, and he's throwing his combinations out at distance. It's easy because Salcedo doesn't have a great defense. But when he stands there, my goodness, he's playing Russian roulette.
Digging to the body for the
nice body shot by fucking
Barboza.
Barboza.
Of course, Salcedo very comfortable, willing to exchange and punch between punches. This is just who he is. Round number 3 here. What a start to this co-feature. At the end of this fight, we will have Loma and Lopez. Remember, it is right here on ESPN. No switching over to a pay-per-view format. These megastars are fighting on ESPN tonight, and what a treat for the fans.
Damn right.
Good thing for the sport. And
we win tonight.
More and more of that in the coming months of the biggest and best fighting right here on ESPN, not pay-per-view.
This fight could boil down to a battle of attrition. Both these guys are throwing a lot of...
Oh, beautiful Barboza.
It doesn't matter where you come from. Sports fans.
The monster, he knew.
This is the guy that everybody is fussing about.
He has the looks. He has the skills.
He's everything a fight fan loves to see. Speed, package, and combat skill will be on display.
The monster.
Yes, the monster is coming to make his U.S. debut. Now,
Halloween, kid.
If you haven't seen Inoue before, get ready. Bernardo's with a guy that knows plenty about him.
Here we go.
Jason Maloney, Mayhem, the smooth one, but you're going up against the monster on tonight here in the United States for a world title, one that you already challenged for. What does this mean to you?
This means everything, mate. This is 17 years I've dedicated my whole life to this sport, for this moment. I can't wait to get in there and slay the monster, become the #1 bantamweight in the world.
Now, you fought here against Leonardo Baez, got the stoppage after your brother was sent to the hospital in his fight, but what's it like fighting in the bubble, and you think, will that be an advantage for you?
Yeah, I think it's a big advantage having been here before and performed well here in this ring. And I love it over here in Las Vegas. This is my second home now, and looking to put on a great performance and walk home with 3 belts around my waist.
A lot of guys are beaten before they step into the ring. Looks like you're pretty confident that you have the formula to beat the monster.
Yeah, I am. I'm very confident. I think this is my destiny, and I believe I've got what it takes to beat him, and this is my opportunity to prove it.
His twin brother is a monster, monster versus monster, but nonetheless, it's going to be a great night of boxing on Halloween.
Yeah, it will be.
Boxing on ESPN, Joe.
Sure is, Bernardo. Good visit with Jason Maloney. He will be taking on the monster, the U.S. debut of the bantamweight champion, one of the most exciting fighters in the world, who has signed with Top Rank and is coming to fight stateside. That happens Halloween night. Here we are, a minute into round 4.
That's pretty decent.
That last round, Arnold Barboza upped the pace, Tim. He threw 110 punches against Saucedo.
Two athletes. You know, I wonder how they're going to be towards the back end of this fight.
Barboza's fighting a good fight.
Saucedo's got to be disciplined to come behind his jab.
Saucedo looks like he's just
combinations because he's facing
struggling to fucking just
quicker-handed fighter. And Barboza
land.
Keep getting hit on the way in if he doesn't. Barboza seems to be getting a nice groove right now. Those body shots.
Barboza's landed has gotten Salcedo's attention, and that's slowing his work rate
Yeah,
down.
Salcedo's not looking too good right now.
Salcedo has to return the favor and also hit Barboza to the body just like that.
That was a good combination right there that included 2 body shots.
Just look at the hand placement of Salcedo. He's protecting his body. Those body shots are definitely affecting him. He don't care about getting hit in the face.
Man, there's a lot of leather flying between these two, isn't there?
Yup.
And the word that Barboza used in the build-up to this fight was respect. He said, this is what I want, is respect from Salcedo in the boxing world. And right now, he's getting it.
A little bit of swelling under the left eye of Barboza as he comes in with the left hand again and pushes off with the shoulder. Honestly, a good right hand from Barboza.
Yeah, very good one. A good body shot
Left hook to the body.
by Barboza.
It's the kind of fight that Saucedo often in fights, isn't it? This is good stuff. Good action here before we get to the big one.
Salcedo's starting to get hesitant. Starting to become hesitant on his shots.
Man, oh man. What an opening 4 rounds between Saucedo and Barboza. And we are getting closer to Lomachenko and Lopez, as you see
gloves are on.
inspecting the
Inspection
gloves and the tape job outside.
Loma.
Those Venom gloves. And
Inspection on
Teofimo
Teo.
Lopez making his final preparations. Let's look at the Geico tail of the tape. Now, that top line age became a point of discussion for Lopez. He says, Loma's an old man, 32 years old. Listen, he had almost 400 amateur fights, but he doesn't get hit a lot. Look at that bottom number. You want to talk power punch connect percentage? Over 50 for Lopez, over 44% for Lomachenko, well above the lightweight average.
Gonna be nice.
That display of power and gave you the historical perspective.
He's looking over this fight, son.
Power punch connect percentage at lightweight is better than Roberto Duran, you're talking all-time historical numbers. CompuBox went back and tallied Duran's fights at 135. Duran may be the most destructive force that the lightweight division ever saw.
You know, we're gonna bring Roberto Duran into the equation. We got to talk about the level of competition.
That's right.
In a football term, strength of schedule. It's not the same. But to your point, yes,
Exactly.
Lopez is a power puncher. He can box. He does have an IQ. But the world is falling in love with him because of the knockout power.
You think about the great lightweights, and we are going to listen. Somebody's going on the all-time list tonight because we've never had a 4-belt undisputed lightweight champion. But you look through the history of the division that we are going to discuss with Loma and Lopez, and it is a pillar division in the history of the sport, going back with guys like Henry Armstrong, Ken Buchanan, Duran, Arguello, Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker. Greatness will be in front of us tonight with the winner. Middle of round 5 here, Saucedo Barboza. Let's go back at that big right hand that Barboza placed in that last round, Timmy.
Beautiful setup right there. Blind him with the jab. Stuck it out there, and he came right behind with the right hand. That's what the jab sets up. The jab occupies your opponent's eyes. You can blind him with that jab. Come around with the power. That's the cleanup crew. That's why it's important to land your jab first.
Barboza throwing jabs.
Barboza told us in the meeting, I'm the bigger fighter. I think I'm the stronger fighter, and you're going to see a whole new me. Guess what? That's exactly what we have.
It is, and because of it, it makes for a wildly entertaining fight. Pops that jab again against Saucedo.
Salcedo's has become
Barboza right
hesitant.
now is having the fight of his life. He's boxing like he's possessed. He wants the championship, and he's here to impress tonight. He's here to get a knockout. He wants to knock out Salcedo.
But what I like about Barboza tonight is, yes, he's fighting the fight of his life in terms of performance thus far, and he's fighting at a high pace, but he's fighting within himself. I don't get the sense that Salcedo is dictating the terms of this fight.
You know, I noticed that every fight Salcedo's in, he's bleeding and he's getting hit with solid shots like that. You know, when you get hit with those type of punches over and over in every single fight, definitely shorts your career.
Yep.
Entertaining, but you're gonna have a short career taking those type of punches.
And to 5.
And then the 5th.
The number 1 pound-for-pound fighter,
Now we're in
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko's dressing room.
He went from reading to seated and taped to now gloved up and pacing. History on the line. We've never had a 4-belt undisputed lightweight champion. There have only been 4 men to ever be 4-belt undisputed champions. The 2 middleweights, Hopkins and Taylor. The great Bud Crawford when he was at 140 pounds, and the cruiserweight Alexander Usyk, a dear friend of Lomachenko's. But now, in this division, the history-rich lightweight division, we will have a 4-belt undisputed champion. By the way, speaking of Terrence Bud Crawford, it is now signed and sealed that Crawford will put up his welterweight championship against Kell Brook, the former titleist, on November 14th. And once again, that fight will be on ESPN right here in the bubble. So here we have
somebody get Kell Brook some insurance.
Fight in the bubble without fans.
It's official.
Don't worry about pay-per-view.
It's just been announced.
Now you have Bud Crawford saying he's in too. So you get to see Terrence Bud Crawford. As we're going to get the break from Celestino Ruiz.
Ain't this a bitch?
Listen.
Time.
Ruiz offers the time to Barboza. He says, we fight on. Lomachenko is ESPN.com's #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. But those of us who vote for that, some of us sitting at this table, have Bud Crawford #1.
Yeah, my #1. You mentioned him being, cleaning out the 140-pound division. He's been a champion for a long time. He's proven himself at, every time he's stepped up the competition, and he's typically gotten a knockout when he did it. So you got to respect that. There's not a lot of champions that reign in this day and age, and he's certainly one of them.
Good stuff here between Barboza and Saucedo.
Great.
Total punches right now. Barboza leads
fighting,
128 to 106 connected. Tim, your quick reaction to Bud Crawford putting his welterweight belt on the line against
Cal, I agree.
Here in Vegas, Kell Brook, who had been a titleist.
Brook is definitely going to sleep.
160 pounds and fought Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. Then came back down to 147 and got beat by Errol Spence. Now recovering since those days and going up against the big guy, Bud Crawford, at 147.
Oh, he has experience.
Good shot.
He has punching power. He has great timing. I'm talking about Kell Brook. We can't dismiss that he is a threat. He might be a little bit watered down, like you just said, but he is a threat. It's the best available opponent for Terrence Bud Crawford.
So that'll be November 14th. There's a
Berlanga
from Barboza. Then he switches back to the
great fucking left hooks.
This is a war.
It really is. Muscling on the inside, shoulder to shoulder. Looked to place the right uppercut moments ago. Now a wider right hand from Barboza. Barboza at 24-0, the 28-year-old from California.
Ooh. Now those are shots right there that Salcedo needs to continue to land down to the body of Barboza Jr.
That shit rattled him.
That was going to pay good dividends.
Barboza answers, though, just like he's supposed to. And that's been the story of the fight this whole night between these two, is that Salcedo has a moment and Barboza steals the play.
If I'm in Salcedo's corner right now, I'm saying, move your head side to side, come behind your jab, stay underneath your feet, and dig down to the body. Keep hitting this man down to the body.
Yep.
We are at the end of 6, and Barboza has gone over 600 punches thrown.
Oh,
They took it to the belt.
good shit, 600 punches.
Pide duro.
Nice.
Alex. Ya se fueron 6 rounds, viene el 7.
You
Respire
have to throw
duro,
hard.
¿ok?
Breathe deep.
Alex,
6
hay que
rounds are
trabajar
gone.
ese cuerpo, ¿ok?
You've got to use that,
Con
work
todo,
that body,
con
Alex.
todo abajo.
With
Cuando vea la oportunidad de meter
everything.
ese
Dig to
gancho
the
libre,
body.
tiene que romperlo una
You gotta
costilla, ¿ok? Hay que ir con
break
todo.
one of his ribs. You got to
Y
go to the
después
liver.
arriba.
My man said break his rib.
Use your head.
Hágase la dura la pelea, pero mire, no se le
This is
quede
a hard
frente, ¿ok?
fight, but don't stand right in front of him. You got to move laterally.
¿Cómo se siente?
How do you feel?
On my right hand, okay, Alex? Métale pimienta, ¿ok?
Come on, add some pepper here.
Tranquilo, tranquilo, mueva esa
Stay
cabeza.
calm, move your head.
Necesitamos estos rounds, Alex.
We need these rounds, Alex.
7th one
You're
coming
doing
up,
well.
okay? Let's be smart. Center the ring, shot first. Longer shots.
No doubt, Saka. Who's the lion? Who's the cobra? No doubt, well put.
Folks, we are 4 rounds away from Loma and Lopez in the super fight here in Vegas. But let me tell you, what a show we are getting in the co-feature. Look at the total punches through 6 rounds. Barboza's over 100 punches a round. 146 of 6
Good punch volume.
and 11 thrown. Wow. Meanwhile, Andre Ward, who's been...
We're at the 7th round, 7 out of 10.
58-56 in a significant, very significant junior welterweight fight. Barboza's trying to stay undefeated, trying to stay towards a title shot. Saucedo has been in the ring with a world champion. He lost that one opportunity, but he's been bouncing back. His last fight was here in Vegas on June 30th, and he had a unanimous decision win against Sonny Fredrickson. The winner will be in good shape.
Oh, whoa. Oh!
He's back, and they're saying that's
It's a
no
slip.
knockdown.
Get out of here.
Saucedo was trying
He
to
turned his
track
back.
and
He got
chase
caught.
Barboza, but it was a slip.
That was
Fuck
a
out of
knockdown.
here.
That was a knockdown.
Yeah, it
The
was.
replays here. Now, keep in mind, here in the state of Nevada, they do have the new replay rule. They have the outside the ring review official who's in position to review things.
That's awesome, man. They got a replay review now, bro. That's great.
So they
That is
feel
awesome.
like if Celestino Ruiz feels like he missed something, he can say, I want to take a look.
I'm so happy that they got that replay option.
Ruiz felt that the legs got tangled up, that it was not a punch that caused Barboza to go down.
That's surprising because Barboza turned around
His last outing and even tonight.
only to meet a
the question
fucking
I
left
have,
hook.
Does he have that bite down in him? If need be. Thus far, he's shown that he has that element in his game as well.
And so far, he's shown that he can take a good shot. He's took many tonight. He's also shown that he can fight the inside. He can also knows how to handle himself at mid-range. And he's great outside like he's doing right now. He dictates the pace of the fight, which is isolating the offense of Salcedo.
Jab comes in that time from Saucedo. Right hand didn't come behind it. Final 30 seconds of round 7.
Saucedo was robbed that knockdown, yo. I don't like that.
Like that, who are aggressive and don't mind taking punishment to get their own shots off.
I hope they challenge that.
On the inside of it.
This corner needs to use that replay on that.
Well, earlier in this round, Tim Bradley, you said that was a knockdown. That was a knockdown. Celestino Ruiz said no, he slipped. As Saucedo went straight to Barboza and he went back.
Let's see. He missed. He turned around, and he got caught with a left hook.
There is
Boom.
a bunch of significance.
2 of them. He knocked him down.
Let's see. Does he reestablish himself after the legs are tangled?
He does. He's standing up. 2 boom. Yeah.
Listen to me. Protect yourself at all times.
That's a knockdown, dog. They robbed this man.
Salcedo stepped to the side, caught him on the angle.
Yeah.
Caught him with his hands down and forced a knockdown. To me, that's a knockdown.
What's up, Haplo? What's up, Chet? He was robbed, man. They robbed him from that knockdown.
The light is on. Light is on here in Nevada. This is the new rule, and this is what they can do. There is a replay.
Yes.
It is the venerable Joe Cortez, who has been the referee
I like this.
for so many world
I like this.
championship fights. So the new Nevada.
They challenged the replay. Let's get it.
Let's listen in.
It was a knockdown.
Stay there. Stay there.
I love this.
That was ruling knockdown from a further review.
Yes.
There it is.
I love this.
And isn't that great news?
I love this.
When we have the big fight.
Top rank. Yes. I love this.
Knockdown for Alex Saucedo.
This replay shit fucking rocks. Yes.
He threw a wild shot, got himself off balance. Time in. Check yourself at all times.
Yup, boo. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is the best thing to ever happen to boxing. Oh my God.
College football. And getting angry at the TV.
This is awesome. Yes.
And 6 minutes for
and it was enforced correctly. This is beautiful, baby.
Well done by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Joe Cortez in the new position that was just put in. Yellow light gets on. We get the right call.
Oh, that's brilliant, man.
That was a mean combination right there from Barboza. He landed a box
Yeah, Khalil.
in the round.
But now that we got this replay joint, this is nothing's getting away, kid. I like this.
Significant, Dre, when we looked at your scorecard earlier, and when you look at CompuBox and the work rate of Barboza, that Saucedo just banked the 10-8 round.
Yes, he did. Right call by the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Round number 8. Scheduled for 10. Critical fight for both of these men at this stage of their careers. Then it is Lomachenko and Lopez. Winner take all.
The mistake that Saucedo's making, staying directly in front, taking all those punches. You know what? If you want to hit something, hit the body. The head's going to move, but the body's going to stay still.
This is live from the locker room. Vasily Lomachenko.
He's walking around, loosening up.
Here in Vegas. There was a tick down in the odds. There was a lot of money that was coming in on Lopez, and then some big bets came in on Lomachenko. And there is Teofimo Lopez right now live in his locker room. His father, his trainer, he's only 23 years old. He just won a title last December at Madison Square Garden with that dynamic, I mean, unbelievably dynamic second-round knockout of Richard Comey. And instead of saying, hey, I'll do a nice little title defense against a softer touch, no. Midst of the pandemic, he wants it all. He wants Lomachenko.
Test fighters that
great. Beautiful 1-2 by Barboza.
Lopez wants to be great. Legendary status. Not just a champion.
We will find out just how great he can be because he is taking on the biggest challenge.
Barboza's boxing the shit out Saucedo, boy.
Skilled Lomachenko is the target to try to deliver all that power in the right hand of Lopez tonight. That is coming up in moments at the conclusion of this co-feature. What a good fight it has been. 176 punches landed by Barboza, 151 landed by Saucedo. Saucedo had the knockdown scored in the last round.
Can somebody tell Saucedo to move his head, please? Louise. He has no defense in the transition. He lets his hands.
Beautiful. Oh my God, 4-punch combo.
It takes 2, 3, 4, 5,
Another
6
one.
punches from him.
Bro, this replay, guys, are you feeling that replay shit? I think this is very necessary for boxing. What do you guys think?
2 more rounds like that. He cannot beat you on the outside. You gotta set his feet. The only chance you give him when you let him set his feet.
I love that replay shit, son.
We need this 2 rounds, okay? Knock it down. Score as a knockdown, okay? You don't have to go back and get it, but continue to win.
Alex, hay que trabajar en todo round con todo lo que tenemos.
Do you guys like that replay rule? Let me know.
Can't take this many punches. Come on, stay aware.
Chet says, yep, 100, no doubt. That shit is perfect. Boxing needed that, yo. My question was, where was this shit all along? Like, I'm happy. Motherfuckers ain't getting robbed no more. I had said it too. I was like, they need to use that replay shit. And look what they did. Beautiful.
Number 9 of what has been an entertaining co-feature. 6 minutes to go before we get to the undisputed lightweight championship of the world. But how will this play out between Sauceda and Barboza? Speaking of Lomachenko and Lopez, there has been a little bit of a downtick with the odds. Let's show you the updated odds for the mega fight. Lomachenko took in money, was tracking north earlier today, and now the updated odds have more money coming in on Lopez late. So it goes from minus 420 to
they switched up.
400 for Loma. The over-under in total rounds is still 10.5. As we've told you, those casino managers we have spoken with say the public loves Teofimo. It's the sharps that are lining up on Loma. There's a ticket count of 4-1 in favor of Lopez, but it's the big bets coming in on Lomachenko. And now you can see Teofimo Lopez, who was dancing and loose earlier, locking in. This guy is always locked in. Vasily Lomachenko, a Ukrainian fighter who comes to California to train. His last fight had all of us over in London, and now coming off the longest playoff of his career, he will put his belts on the line and try to conquer and take Lopez's as well.
It's tough for a guy like Saucedo because he's tough, he's durable, and he's resilient, but he doesn't have a lot of different elements to his game. So when he's facing a superior boxer like this, he doesn't really have the fighting smarter in his back pocket element. He's got to fight harder if he's going to do anything to Barboza or try to slow him down.
A lot better career choice to fight smarter. There's a right hand from Barboza.
Shit, you know something? I was just saying that. He does look a little shooky.
I thought he was going to fight the entire fight this way. He stood his ground when he had to, wore down Saucedo. Now he's using the movement to grade his offense.
He does have a 10-8 round in the ledger against him. Keep that in mind. 7th round was a knockdown scored by Saucedo.
Barboza Jr. is a real threat for anyone.
Saucedo has become very, very hesitant.
Fight, a winner.
Because every time he steps in, he's getting popped.
He has it all. He has it all, Trace. He does.
See, Saucedo just tried to cock a punch back, and he wasn't able to hit Barboza, and he gets countered with shots like that. That hurt him.
He was hurt right there.
There he was.
Can't telegraph punches against a faster man.
Just got to let those hands fly from where they are.
Ding, ding. Oh, beautiful 3-punch combo. Wow.
What has been a tough battle. Saucedo has eaten 160-plus power punches.
Gotta come out to kill.
Come out to kill. He's coming out to get killed. What the fuck are you talking
Watch
about?
this elbow.
One. Oh, yeah, he did catch him with an elbow. Wow. My man gave him the
So you want to be a
fucking.
pro fighter, do you?
He gave him the Cesaro elbow. That's crazy. My man gave him the Cesaro elbow. Damn.
No bueno. No bueno right there.
Well, and then you still feel it a week later. You're like, man, why is my forehead, the side of my temples hurting sore? And then you remember that, oh, I got hit with an elbow.
Right.
Right? Is this the final round?
10th and final round.
Yep. Final round, guys.
Right hand from Barboza. Trying
Another
to place
one.
another one and time it against Saucedo. After this, it is time to get Lomachenko and Lopez in position for the ring walk. Snapping jab with that left hand. Back to it. Both to try to stay perfect, trying to move his mark to 25-0. Give both guys credit, and right from the start, they delivered. Opening round, remember, Barboza came out through 95 punches.
My man's work rate is crazy, son.
Over the top. Barboza in that neutral.
My man threw over 600 punches, dog, in this fight.
I give both fighters even more credit because this is the kind of fight that they said they were going to fight, and they kept their word. They're delivering on the promise, and we don't see a lot of
My
that.
brother still got his sneakers on, so I'm about to take these shits off, kick my feet up, and watch this fight.
The landscape of boxing will look a whole lot different.
Opened up with a left hook right there.
Salcedo does need a KO. I don't think he's gonna get it.
Offense, and he filled it in. Now trying to wrap it.
Oh,
Barboza lands a right hand of his own.
Barboza's slaying this kid, son.
They're doing it on a big stage with a lot of
it's a very good scrap.
sports fans. If you're gonna fight in the moments before Lomachenko and Lopez, you may as well bring
man Salcedo is
well establish
exactly what Barboza Jr. is doing right now. Like I said, he's going to be
Barboza's schooling this dude. Boom, boom, 2 shots.
He finished his fight. He wins this fight.
And his punch rate is crazy.
He's a problem for anybody in this division. He's showing me this tonight. Look at it. He's still bouncing around. How many punches have they thrown, Tess? It got to be well over 800 punches.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Nice. Keeping him away with that 1-2.
You know, one thing that Barboza has, same thing we're going to see from Lopez and Loma in our.
He just can't get by. Good jab. Oh, good fucking right.
We're going to have
good
a
check.
big discussion about timing.
Good uppercut. Damn, this kid is.
Lopez and Lomachenko, it's going to be all about timing. Lopez has power, but he delivers it by way of timing. Here we go. Final clap here in Vegas for two guys who have given a lot tonight.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That was well done. That was very well done.
All right, guys. Yes.
And Barboza.
The time has come. Yes, gentlemen. The time has come. We all know Barboza won.
Has to feel good about what he did.
Let's get it.
There is Vasily.
Yes, sir.
A multi-division champion. Won world titles, 3 weight classes, featherweight, junior lightweight, lightweight. And then this guy, the dynamic Teofimo Lopez from Brooklyn, New York, with the bombastic father trainer who you see there with the mitts on, also named Teofimo.
Oh, let's get it.
Last 5 fights, those superlatives we keep coming back to. The power punches, landing over 50% of his power punches. An average top lightweight lands 35%. Everybody who has analyzed this fight, everybody who has put forth a prediction says Lopez has to bring the power. It's the only way.
They're putting tape around Teofimo's waist.
All right, Andre, let's look at your scorecard. Remember, because of Nevada and the replay, that 7th round becomes a 10-8 round, the knockdown score. But Barboza, with the consistent work rate, with the volume of punches, with the commitment to step to Saucedo and make it that kind of a fight, ahead on your scorecard. Remember, a critical fight here at 140 pounds. Let's find out how the judges see it, and then we got Lomachenko and Lopez.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand, after 10 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Dave Moretti has the bout 96-93. Max DeLuca and Patricia Morse-Jarman both score the bout 97-92. All in favor for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the WBO Junior Welterweight International Champion, Arnold Barboza Jr.
No doubt.
Arnold Barboza is now 25-0.
All right.
He outlanded Saucedo 218 punches to 183. And of those 218, 188 were power shots. At that big right hand in the 4th round. He fought the fight he said he would. Your final thought on the night from Barboza?
Very entertaining fight. You know, he put it all out there for us to see. You know, I felt it. You know, I felt his passion.
Nah, let's get this shit on.
Inside that
Let's
ring,
go.
the way he fought, he could have
It's time, baby.
victory, but he wanted to stand
It
and
is
show
time.
fans at home that he can take a punch and he can get one as well.
Listen, Barboza is a problem for everybody, anybody, and everybody at 140. And I'm even talking about Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. And this guy is not even as good as he's going to be, and he's still gaining confidence. If he gets any better, it's going to be a problem.
You guys ready for it?
Yep.
Everybody's been waiting for
Let's get it.
A big fight in the midst of all of this. A winner-take-all fight for the undisputed lightweight championship of the world. All 4 belts. It has never happened in the history of the lightweight division. Vasily Lomachenko wants to be undisputed. This guy, Teofimo Lopez, and his father, as you see him work in the midst right now.
All right, they're hitting mitts. Teo's hitting mitts with his father. Looking very quick.
Trash talking for the better
doing
part
mid
of 2
drills right now.
years.
Now he's
The
doing
father,
power shots.
Teofimo Jr., said, "We will win a world championship in our 15th fight." They did. It was the moment.
Right? Putting on this fucking, putting his robe on.
One of the most anticipated title fights of the year.
They're doing the Lopez Comey review.
Your antagonist to mirror abstraction. But up close, you can see him for what he is. Feel his heat, sense his weakness, and plan your attack.
Первый раунд всегда показательный. На протяжении 3 минут можно увидеть, как ты двигаешься.
It's about that time, guys. They're rolling this reel, you know what I mean? It's time, kid. We're going to hear this fight. I don't think this has ever been done.
3 minutes.
You know me, I'm on I don't give a fuck status. And I was going to bring this shit to you guys. And here it is.
Teofimo Lopez delivering on everything he said he would.
After you win the title against Comey, he comes up in the ring. What did you feel from him in that moment?
Sorry for my language, but Kim, I was thinking about myself. That was my moment. You know, I told Bob himself, and Bob was grabbing me, "You can't do this. We need this fight." This is my moment. I don't need him to be up here.
He actually got mad.
I sense mutual respect. I guess I'm wrong.
Nah. He was staying in that corner with his hands behind his back, and I'm over there taking photos, and I know that they want this since I saw him in the ring, so I called him. I said, "Yo, get over here. Like, come on." It's like, "Come here, boy. I'm going to come and show you what's up."
Ну, мне было на самом-то деле очень весело и смешно, потому что до этого он уже начал до этого там как-то высказываться и говорить много обо мне, и там не совсем приятные вещи. Но когда я зашел в ринг, когда мы встали друг к другу, он там с его позиции...
Basically, what Loma's saying is this punk motherfucker, you know, he thought he was gonna fucking step all over me, but then, you know, he called me over for a photo op. You know, at first he didn't want me in the ring, so he took the photo, but it's alright, you know. It's all good.
Ну, я не знаю, что он ждал в ответ. Он думал, что я с ним буду дружелюбно. Точно так же после всего, что он там говорил, вести себя дружелюбно.
What did you see in his eyes the night that he came up in the ring?
It's the eyes, Chico. You never lie. When reality hits somebody and they realize they're in a fight for their life, that's when you realize that they know what you know. What I saw is what I needed to see, and that was someone that knows that, like, this is for real.
Well, we'll see, young man. We'll see.
Up at 2 a.m. again.
We'll see. Well, they went to commercial right quick. I think they're paying the bills. So, well, everybody get your predictions in. Once again, everybody watching the live stream, all 6 of y'all, get your predictions in before we come back. Come on, guys. Throw your predictions up. I got Loma split decision. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get them predictions up. Come on, fellas. Get them predictions up. We're on commercial right now. Let's try to get them up before they come back. Come on, guys. All right. Chet says Loma, KO 8. Mala says TO on points. Come on. Let's do it, guys. All right. Mr. E says Loma 8th. No doubt. Let's get it. Come on, guys. I got a split decision. It's funny how nobody's even calling a draw. Nobody's even going towards a draw. All right, Khalil says Loma decision. No doubt. Let's get him up. Let's get him up. We almost there. I tell you right now, I'm still going for that split decision, but I got a feeling they're gonna draw it. The reason why I say a split decision because I know these two guys are gonna knock each other down once each. Watch. Loma's gonna get a knockdown, and Tio's gonna get a knockdown. Exactly, Khalil. Exactly. I can't see any man wanting to give up. You know what I mean? I don't think the pain factor's there tonight for these guys. That drive is just gonna basically be like a topical. All right, we're back.
God.
Что значит дива? Я просто, это, наверное, сленг американский.
He just rubs me off different, man. I think that guy really believes that he's a god. It's okay to think that you're a king or something, but not a god, bro. I'll smack a fighter or I'll smack somebody straight up in their face because you think that you don't think.
Наверное, его во дворе не научили, что за языком нужно следить, и такие вещи, когда ты...
Man, Loma really don't like this guy.
Don't phase me and be ready. This ain't just words. You're going to feel it with my fist.
Well, let's get it. Time for talk is done.
Victims have felt it with the fist of Teofimo Lopez. Another 3 went the distance.
Oh, yeah. Time for talk is done. Yeah.
World, but he's
now it's time
and the American
to steal the cream of the crop. Dig it. Yeah.
Pound for pound fighter in the world in moments. Joe, Tim, and Dre with you. The super fight has arrived here in this intimate setting. A COVID-free zone, so only the limited few are here. Only about 100 folks allowed in for a fight that clearly would have ticket prices going for about tenfold, would have celebrities asking for and filling up the seats for the first 5 rows.
Yup, and you know what? We won. The fans won tonight.
And because of that, sometimes this week, it didn't feel real. Like last night, when Teofimo Lopez, here in the bubble, just walks into our production meeting. Calm and cool, hanging out with the TV crew. But Dre, now is when experience matters. Now is when we see
all right, we got Teofimo
calm,
pacing.
cool.
Back
One
and forth.
Of the pieces of analysis that people have
Khalil, we won.
concern with
Fuck the celebrities.
Lopez is he doesn't have the big fight experience. He won a title with a second-round knockout. This is his first title defense. Lomachenko has all the experience in the world.
Right, and Tim Bradley loves to say that I don't pick fights before they happen, and I'm non-committal. But I'll tell you this: I'm picking the big fight experience of Lomachenko. You know, the Lion with the most scars hunts the best. That's because he's been through some things. He's been faced with adversity and come out on the other side. To your point, Lopez hasn't had to face a lot of adversity in his professional career. Tonight is his
because he knocks him out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But tonight is his opportunity to show that. But, man, I got to go with Loma, and I think the big fight experience, overcoming adversity, and everything that he's proven to this point will be the difference for him tonight.
Tim, all week long, you have said the opposite. Yep. All week long, you said you believe that the power can and will win this fight. Do you remain that confident?
I remain that confident. Timing is everything. He's getting Lomachenko at the right time. He's going to deliver tonight.
Well, let's see.
Your final thoughts before we bring Walk.
2 possibilities, each historic. If Lomachenko wins, the 4-belt champion at lightweight is a featherweight and without question the best fighter of the post-Mayweather era. If it's Teofimo, the 4-belt champion is 23 years old, you will never see that Again, what's more, you have minted a new superstar, the first to come of age in Vegas since Canelo Alvarez.
So much of the lead up to this fight was focused on the trash talk, the big mouth, all the stuff boiling over. But Lomachenko told us in my country, more people are afraid of the silent guys who take action than the guys who talk a lot. Time for talking is done. We're fighting next, folks, for the undisputed championship of the world.
Let's get it.
Number 1, pound for pound in the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
I want to be undisputed world champion. Champion needs to be just one.
Go, Loma.
Wow, what a
You guys know who you are, man. 2020, he'll be going down.
Let's get it.
For a close shave,
Let's
you need
get it.
razor and lather up.
No doubt. All right, they paying the bills one more time. They go to commercial. We're coming back right now, right after this commercial. And of course, you know, everybody hit the thumbs up if you're just joining in. Put your predictions in if you haven't. These gentlemen have already. Please put yours in. I would like to know exactly your perspective in this fight. And sit back, relax. We're doing the old school style where other guys are just calling it out. Here you got the you've got the audio. You're gonna be listening to the fight. All right, guys. So once they come back from paying the bills, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Loma versus Tio. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something nice, man. This is the way our great grandfathers used to listen to boxing. You know, get that old feel again. This is why I'm glad I thought of this. So I'm sharing it with you guys. Let's call this hashtag come back to boxing radio. That's right. That's right. Peace to all 9 people that have joined in order to listen to the audios of the fight. As you can see, the title says sound only, no visuals. Yeah, I wasn't only talking about myself. I was talking about the fight. And you'll be listening in. So these guys are just paying bills. Be patient. And we'll be headed right back to that fight. Definitely. Tax shavers. The fuck? All right. Right, and we're back.
A call to arms and for calm, to release and to rest. The signal of the coming storm. And they all clear. The sound you hear when the battle ends. The bell.
Yeah. Let's go. Here we go.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? And can you imagine that echo of pumping within the chest of Lomachenko and Lopez as they stand alone right now? No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
Here we go, baby. Nobody's there. It's just them. This is some fucking...
Where Brooklyn is at is right here, right now in Vegas. Brooklyn-born Teofimo Lopez will walk first, the IBF champion of the world.
Oh, there we go. Teofimo walking down. He showed up.
sign of speech. She got ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
I came down rocking a queen. Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die.
Another one bites the dust. Hey, yeah, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, here we go, baby. Here we go.
How will he stand the heat?
Somebody gonna turn to dust.
As the heartbeat now readies for Lomachenko.
Here we go. Oh shit. Oh man.
Champ with the Matrix moves. The pound-for-pound king, Vasily Lomachenko.
My man came out with the Matrix. My man's look, he got a serious walk too. He's hurrying to the ring. He gonna beat this shit. Yo, let's get it, son. He got no robe on, son. Just a t-shirt, nigga. Somebody gonna kiss it. Somebody here is gonna catch the only ass whooping tonight. Yeah, tonight. We're going to see exactly who's the real cream of the crop. Who's the tippy top? Tonight, we're going to see it. Yeah, dig it. Yeah.
The two champions have arrived, and for the first time in the long history of the sport.
Yo, Loma looks crazy, son. Loma don't look like Loma, son.
The undisputed
Loma look crazy, dog.
of the world. Winner takes all for the official introduction.
Loma has furrowed brows, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the MGM Grand here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The wait is over. The winner takes all. Presented by Top Rank and Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum, and brought to you by Geico. Our judges at ringside, Tim Cheatham, Julie Letterman.
Yo, Loma look crazy, son.
And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Russell Mora. And now,
Loma look like the Liquid Terminator. Right, Chalo?
And ESPN Plus.
My man look crazy, dog.
This is boxing. This is Top Rank. And this is the main event.
Only at Top Rank, son.
Scheduled for 12 rounds. The one, the only, the undisputed lightweight championship of the world.
Let's get it.
Introducing first, out of the blue corner, with head trainer Teofimo Lopez Sr. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing gray graphite and gold trunks. He brings a perfect record.
Let's get it, son.
No losses.
Ooh, yeah. Dig
By
it.
way of knockout. He is a 2016 Olympian, making his first world title defense. He is the reigning IBF lightweight champion of the world from Brooklyn, New York, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
Let's get it, son.
The ring in the red corner with head trainer Anatoly Lomachenko. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing black trunks with green trim. He brings a record of 14 wins with only one defeat. 10 victories coming by way of knockout.
Yo, Loma look like he's ready to transform into a fucking werewolf, son. Look at him, bro.
World champion, a former junior.
I never see his face like this, dog.
Making his
Look at him.
lightweight world title defense, considered by many as the pound-for-pound king. He is the current WBO
WBA,
Oh man, bro.
WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine unified lightweight champion of the world from Akkerman, Ukraine, Vasily Lomachenko.
Oh man, bro. Guys, we are seconds away, bro.
Fanless atmosphere.
Seconds away, brother.
Centering, gentlemen. Mouthpiece. Okay, right. Trunks here are good.
Let's get it.
Anything below the navel is a foul. Trunks here are good. Anything below this point is a foul. Anything below the belly button. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
Loma is definitely offended, Khalil. This is exactly why he gonna do what he about to do.
About the lightweight division.
Oh my God, son! In 10,
They're like stones.
9,
Chiseled with
8,
names.
7,
Julio Cesar
6,
Chavez, Pernell
5,
Now we go 1 step.
4,
For the first time, it's 4 belts.
3,
It's undisputed
2,
supremacy.
1.
Vibrant, young,
Let's
knockout
fucking
puncher,
go.
The American against the unequaled skill of the
Let's go, baby.
pound king. It's Lopez. It's Loma. It's winner take all. Let's do this.
Let's go. Woo! Here we go, baby.
Now, one thing to be noted in the opening rounds, as Lopez comes out with the right hand, is that Lomachenko has been a slow starter.
KTO throwing some jabs.
What he lands in rounds 2 through 12.
Loma just moving, nice and smooth.
Punches than the lightweight average in the first round. It's later
Still just throwing jabs out there, no connection.
It's later that he typically gets a base because what he does is he takes a read on this guy. You know, Loma's like, Aaron Rodgers or
Loma's registering right now.
You know, the line of scrimmage, that pre-snap read, that's what he's doing. Just want to get a look at his opponents.
Try triple jabbing right now.
Before he executes.
Loma threw a little
like what Lopez is doing in this first round.
jab there, just a distance.
Sometimes righties don't throw jabs against lefties, and that's a misnomer. The jab can land. Lopez hasn't really landed it, but he's getting himself in position to land.
Lopez throwing another jab, not landing.
Orthodox fighters do that against the southpaw. It's uncommon to have any productivity with the jab for Lopez. That's just not who he is. He looks for the right hand.
Loma just moving, registering.
Remember,
taking down some data of movement.
Discuss the fact that he felt
He'll just try sweeping right.
That's not why he's shown more power than he has IQ and skill set. But he does have the skill.
Loma just moving. Seal just following with the jab.
Round 1, this is exactly what we told you about Loma, about being a slow starter,
I'll tell you body of Loma to slow down those legs. 1, 2, he has a big frame. For a small guy, he has a long torso. Go down to
the try a body shot.
Loma keeps his hands up real high. Throw something up top.
Nice jab.
Something down.
Loma. Teal just pulling. Teal went down to the body.
To the body from Teofimo.
Quote information Lopez can put in the bag right now. Just keeping his hands working.
Heard his father say after that right hand.
More jabs.
That's what I want. There's the jab again from Lopez.
Tried her body again. Loma just moving.
To see from him.
Perfect round so far for Lopez.
So you see all the hand gestures, but you see how Lopez, how calm he is, how relaxed he is.
Tried to come across with that right hand to the body again. Remember, there's so many who thought that Teofimo would come out as a brash, young, bold fighter and jump on Loma. Instead, measured, calculated, utilizing
Loma moving.
Went to the body with the right hand. Well done by
End of round 1. End of round 1. Teal tried to bring it, but wasn't very accurate. Good steady face. Loma's recording data. Loma's just recording a lot of data. Chet says, Cal says, the Loma is downloading the Lopez file. Exactly. Lopez Lopez is reaching definitely, Kal-El. Chet says, Tio cause didn't throw anything. Yeah, definitely. Yo, Loma looks crazy. He don't look like Loma tonight, son. He look very, very focused and
Watch your feet.
here we go. Round 2 coming up. Let's go. Round 2.
For as long as we can all remember. Dubbing this
Tio starts off with a nice little jab, but no connection. Throws another jab, misses.
That's the most essential
Touching
thing that
forearms.
Lopez is doing right now is just sticking the jab
Lopez
out.
is inching
He's
in.
not landing it, but he's occupying Loma.
Loma going left and right,
allowing
dipping.
Loma to get comfortable or to be able to gauge his range.
Tio try to hit bottom.
Jabs out, and he's landing that straight right to the body.
It's a beautiful shot right there. He got his foot outside the lead foot of Loma to land that right hand to the body. But what I like about what Lopez is doing is he is shooting the jab, but he's staying inside to land his jab. We don't talk about this often, but if you
Loma hasn't thrown yet.
you're able to find the angle with your jab a lot easier.
Lopez came 2 shots to the body. Oh, he tried to hit Loma with a right hand.
Lopez.
You see that
Loma
power?
moving around.
Loma respecting that power.
I see what Loma's doing.
He felt it already.
So the body work
Oh,
continued,
Loma
and then
missed.
all of a sudden Lopez goes up top with a right hand.
I already started to see redness on a rib cage on the left side of Loma.
Yes. Missing touch to the body. Good work so far. 6 body connects for Teofimo Lopez early on here.
It's going to take about 4 rounds for Loma to get acclimated. He's been out of the ring for about a year, 14 months or so.
Longest career layoff. His last fight was in London. We were there ringside when he had a unanimous decision against Luke Campbell, a tall fighter.
Both men fill each other out, trying to measure.
Actually bigger man, and there were moments of success that night in London from Luke Campbell.
Trying to measure
Yes,
each
it
other.
was, and that's what I saw. I saw that Luke Campbell, when he was able to establish distance outside,
Tio's keeping the distance with the jab.
Of Lomachenko, just as
Trying to disrupt.
see here
Lomachenko's
with Lopez, he's isolated.
two left.
Lomachenko for the first time now. You see
2 left from
Lopez
Chenko.
has to be concerned with crossing the threshold as the process that Lomachenko goes through, the range finding, and he just pulled the trigger quickly with the left hand there.
And they got Lopez's attention.
Loma throwing out the feel-out jab. Stutter step by Tio.
Lopez had the right hand early in round 2, and now Lomachenko.
Trying to keep him he's trying to keep Loma at the end of his punches. Loma just landed a jab. Tio just tried to throw.
It's a high level of skill.
Yes, it is.
From both fighters on display
Lopez
right
is
now.
very, very, very,
How's that possible
very
for
anxious.
Lomachenko? It's because you got to watch the indirect attacks, the feints of foot, the feints of hands.
This is where Loma's
and all the
game plan
positioning
comes
that
in.
he's doing before he even lets a shot go.
He makes you work even if he's not.
10 seconds to the end of the second round.
Oh,
Good combo by Loma.
Got to him.
Good exchange, and Loma caught the best of that exchange. End of round 2. Round 2's in the pocket. Both men, they're breathing.
Let's go back and watch that left hand from Loma about halfway through the round, and then we'll show you what happened in the final 15 seconds.
Just a slip.
Weaved, boom. Caught Tio. Came with the defense. Boom, another one. I knew it. I knew it was 2 lefts. I called it. It was one. No, he didn't just miss. He caught him. It was a body shot right on the collarbone.
He can
Boom.
land a clean shot like that. That's the way that Loma's wired. He doesn't want to waste anything. And then we see a straight left,
Boom.
a
Beautiful.
swivel right hand, and another left right there that also got Teofimo Lopez's attention.
And it got the attention of Cynthia Lopez as well, who is one of the COVID-tested few who gets to come in here to the Vegas bubble to watch this super fight.
All right,
So
let's go.
last half
Round
of that
3.
Second round, bank it for Vasily Lomachenko. Round number 3 for the undisputed title.
Lopez got real comfortable. Loma didn't do much. But then when he did strike like a cobra, and he was pinpoint accurate.
Both men moving around. Tio just threw a nice little jab to the forearm of Loma. Both men moving around, inching, circling, middle of the ring.
He brought up how exhausting it can be with a non-punching activity. How Loma can outclass his opponents mentally.
That's right. That's what he's doing.
This is not just a challenge of what you're up against.
And he ain't boring either.
Focused every single second against a master craftsman. That can be so taxing.
Loma's inching.
It's like Brady.
Tio inching.
Going to the line of scrimmage and audibling 2 or 3 times, and as a defense, you get set, and then they audible again, and then you get set, they audible again. It's very, very exhausting, and Lopez knows this coming in. He's watched Lomachenko, so I believe he's prepared for that tonight.
And then on the other side, Tim, if you're Teofimo, you know that Loma loves to fight with rhythm. He loves to conduct the orchestra of his fights. At some point, you have to find a way to be disruptive. You have to find a way to take full control and make him uncomfortable.
Loma is totally disrupting.
Then he'll come back in range. It looks like you can hit him, and then he slightly gets out. Then he moves his head off to the side. You have to be alert, really alert, when you're in there against a
getting him tired, Lord Executioner. It's not what you think. It's not what you think, Lord Executioner.
They've been changing levels.
He's letting the man throw.
What he's doing is he's trying to test.
He's feeling him out.
He's trying to see what he's
prarying.
He's changing levels, dropping his head down low. Trying to
see that? See that? Now watch this.
It's the right response. Then he'll attack. He'll come up shooting the shots.
Almost found himself in the pocket for a moment. Teofimo threw the 2-punch combination
and missed. They were totally blocked. Let's not forget to mention that. Nice body shot.
Body shot lifted up. Lomachenko trying to get away from it.
Left hand from Teofimo. Every time that thrust
Teo's against the ropes.
He's going to fire.
Tio got Loma against the ropes.
Lomachenko against the ropes for a moment, and a combination of Lomachenko returns fire.
Lomachenko just caught him with a combo.
Be a little bit more disciplined.
Now they're in the middle of the ring again.
Shoulder roll. You got to be for the shoulder roll. Shoulder roll comes when you're comfortable and you've taken charge of this fight. And right now, Lopez is not completely in control of this.
10 seconds to the close of the third.
The first,
nothing.
Lomachenko's effort in the second, and then good looking round here in round number 3.
And the 3, very good round.
American.
Yeah, Teal's getting tired, baby. Loma's smart. He got that boy chasing him and moving him. Yep, exactly, Chet. Yeah, Cal, he looks big. He thought that bigness was gonna, that shit'll exhaust you. Loma said he's gonna drag him to the 12th, son.
His father and Joey Gamache. Joey Gamache, who early in the career of Vasily Lomachenko was working with Loma.
Here we go, fourth round, baby.
11 of 42 punches thrown. Lomachenko had 2 of 11. %, was the connect percentage in that last round for Teofimo Lopez. Let's bring in Bernardo.
Teofimo Sr. said, I told you we could get him. I think he hurt him in that last round, and he landed a really good 7. I said, what's the 7? That overhand looping right. He said, mentally, we've got him where we want him. He's not doing anything.
It's a big early statement, but it's a guy who is often very confident. His father, his trainer, who has molded him throughout his amateur career, throughout his pro career. Whole lot of trainer, whole lot of hype man.
That movement, boy.
Lopez boxing good. Like we've said, these first 4 rounds.
The movement, that other subtle movement that he's doing, and
where they want him. It's a lot of fight.
Teofimo's just hitting his fucking forearms. That shit takes energy out you.
That nice little jab.
And he's bigger, so he's got a lot more movement.
Nice by Lomachenko. I'm looking
And a lot of expend like he's expending a lot of energy too, since he's the bigger guy. He's gonna run into much more muscle fatigue. Trust me, man. Watch.
And he's not throwing a lot of punches. He's only throwing what he needs to throw. So he should have plenty left in the tank as this fight progresses on.
It's gonna be about concentration, Dre. He's gonna have to concentrate every second, every minute of this round.
Yes.
Middle of the ring, hesitant. Both men throwing the arms out. Tio tries to jab. Missed the hook. Loma lands a nice jab.
Lopez, I'm getting a little bit more work down to the body of Loma. You know, in these moments, you got to take calculated risks. Loma's body's there. You got to step in.
There goes Loma. Loma got caught in the corner. He moved.
Right hand to the body, but he
has weave. Woo!
Short right hand.
Did you see that uppercut right there? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing from Lopez. That right uppercut.
I think one thing that's giving Loma some trouble right now is he didn't realize that Lopez was as quick and as fast as he is.
He is twitching. That is a big part of his success. It's not just pure power, God-given power. He has speed that creates timing, which results in power.
Loma talked about the IQ of Lopez. He talked about the power of Lopez. He talked about the timing of Lopez, but he didn't mention the speed. He's realizing that Lopez has speed right now.
Lopez missing the 1-2 combo.
End of 4, and things are real interesting for the underdog, aren't they? The IBF champion.
Well, there they go. End of round 4.
Noted how much he has been willing to.
I would have to say it's 3-1 Tio, definitely.
Got to continue to do. Lomachenko keeping those hands up high. What do? Dig around the sides. Why not? He's giving it to you. You know, he needs to continue to
but Loma's making him work.
Slow down.
Loma will release. Exactly.
Lomachenko will begin to fade. You need to zap some of that energy now, early, so that way he'll be able to keep up with the superior conditioning later on with a fighter like.
No, he'll punch. I think now the 5th, definitely. I think the engine is
warm, yes.
The engine's warm now.
Lack of big fight experience.
Round 5.
Here we go.
So far, we're getting the answer that it's no problem for Lopez. Staying composed, staying with a plan, and looking good against the number 1 pound fighter in the world. Round number 5 here from the bubble at the MGM Grand in Vegas.
Look, Lopez keep it like this. He's winning these early rounds. A lot of these early rounds, he can keep it just like this. He don't need to rush anything. Take his time. And eventually, Loma's going to have a sense. He's going to have a sense of urgency to win these rounds. And so he's going to step to him and open himself up for a big shot from Lopez.
Bernardo, what are they saying in the corner of Loma?
Lomachenko told Degas, look, don't rush. Take your time. Be careful and be patient. So this is their plan.
Anatoly Papachenko, the nickname for the father and trainer of the 3-division world champion, a driven boxing mind who taught Vasily how to first get into a boxing stance at 4 years old. And then at 9 years old, after bringing it to the gym for those 5 years, he said, no, you're done with boxing for now.
We got Tio.
Traditional dance. He didn't box. Why? Because Papachenko wanted him to have the best footwork on earth. Another body shot from Teofimo going to that belt line with the right hand.
That's been the story so far in this fight. Lomachenko doing a lot of movement, a lot of defense, but keeping that body exposed.
Making him work for it. It's not hitting him the way you guys think it is.
Lomachenko was patient. You don't hear that word thrown out there a lot as it pertains to professional prize fighting, but when you're facing a guy in Lopez who's strong, powerful, twitchy, like we said, you got to take some steam out of those punches in order to put yourself in a position where it's safer.
Yeah, Tio's breathing out his mouth.
It's not safe enough for Loma to let his hands go, and that's why he's not throwing them.
See, he's throwing them power punches. Tio's breathing straight out his mouth.
Just throw something down to the body.
And Tio already failed. He said it wasn't going past the 4th. It's already the 5th.
Throwing a lot of punches early on. He's trying to wear
He is looking good though, but
Lopez with the movements and all the different things. That doesn't look like it's working right now, but it's still a lot of fight.
A lot of body work for Teofimo Lopez to that point, and to support that argument, because even the way CompuBox is counting this is still well below what we see out of Lomachenko. At this point right now, with a half minute to go in round number 5, Lopez has thrown 174 punches. Lomachenko has thrown 40.
good jab. Teo's looking good.
Well, go ahead and wait, Loma. Go ahead and wait, because you're going to have to, sooner or later, you're going to have to step to this young man, because right now, he's easily winning this fight.
Teo looking good. Teo looking good. I'm not going to front. Teo looking good right now.
And it's not the way he typically goes about it. It's skillful. It's measured.
Has he moved on the angle yet? He hasn't even moved on the angle yet.
And that is what he is known for, being an angular, offensive, aggressive counterpuncher. End of 5.
No, not really. Loma's not breathing as hard as Teo is, man.
Shots from Loma have been few and far in between, but every now and again,
boom,
something in like that.
Wow,
and
nice.
sort of let Lopez know,
nice.
Don't get too reckless, but just not enough from Loma at the moment. This is where Lopez wants to live. He doesn't have to stand there for 4 and 5 shots, but 1 or 2 shots to continue to touch the body of Loma, let him feel the power, and continue to slow those legs down.
Hey, sit down. Here we go.
They ready for round 6.
Round 6.
Tim Bradley, Andre Ward with you here ringside.
Here we go.
Interesting to note when it comes to the defense of Lomachenko, that has been simply sublime for most of his career. In his career, opponents only land 18% of their punches on him. Lopez is ahead of that schedule. However, at 135 pounds, fighting bigger than his natural weight, here the champion at 135 with 3 belts.
Good jab.
He has been getting
Loma.
Opponents at 135 pounds land 30% of their power punches against him. Right now, Teofimo Lopez is landing 36% of the power punches against him.
Nothing. Block.
With a 1-2 there.
It was blocked, bro. Come on, stop it.
Ooh, just missed off the mark with that left hook test.
I kept asking Teofimo in the lead up to the fight about the power. He said, you don't get it. His IQ is going to bring out mine. And what we haven't seen is Loma moving to his right the way he does against everyone else.
That's right.
He typically takes that angle mark to the right to try to get
nothing
of that lead foot and be able to place that.
All these punches are being blocked, and this fucking guy,
shoulder, that left elbow of his opponent,
Tessitore, is fucking calling shit that's not really happening.
Take that away, he's ordinary. And that's exactly what this young man is doing. He's taking that angle away from Lomachenko.
No, he's not. Lomachenko is working around it, you see?
Underestimated the boxing skill of Lopez to this point. But
he's going around him now.
He knew he would be a slow starter. There's a little bit of an angle.
He's going around him, exactly.
Down the alley.
That's what Lomachenko's going to have to do. He's got to close the distance.
He's going right around him.
When you're facing
he's going around his left.
Puncher like Lopez, but you got to get inside that power to be effective, so you're not on the end of his punches.
He's going around his left. Going around Teo's left.
Now
Watch.
he's getting picked apart by Lopez.
Speed of that jab from Teofimo Lopez. There's quick hands. Once again, trying to go to the body with a long-range right hand. Southpaw jab and double and triple up. Range finding by Loma. Now he's trying to get to the inside with a short left hand.
There we go.
He's got to live right there.
Here we go.
From Lopez, though.
It's going to get dirty. It's getting heavy now.
Dangerous against the southpaw because it's sitting right on top of them. Closest punch to be landed.
And that's the shot that's going to take away the jab of Lomachenko, that left hook.
It's going to get heavy.
There's a right hand to the body again from Teofimo.
Oh, beautiful double jab.
Loma. Watch your head. Russell Moore, we haven't said his name much tonight. Getting the assignment as the third man inside the ropes, and that's a good thing.
See, I'm starting to see the same sequence from Lomachenko. He steps in, steps out of range, and he tries to get a jab off. Lopez, let me see if he can pick it up.
No,
uppercut.
And a right hand. Big finish to round number Number 6 for Teofimo Lopez.
Tio looking all right. You looking all right, kid. Now Loma's gonna have to break it up. It's what, 7 now? We're going into 7. We're going into 7. Unless Loma needs to press. Loma needs to press.
The end of the round, the uppercut by Teofimo.
That's what you want to land. He's a smaller man. He's coming inside. Anytime Lomachenko steps foot forward, you're going to see that uppercut coming from Lopez. Beautiful, perfectly placed uppercut at the end of
Beautifully placed.
last round.
Yep.
And then he came with a straight right. Then moved down to South Florida. Now lives in Jonesboro, Arkansas, with his wife Cynthia. Does the IBF lightweight champion.
Here we go. Round 7.
3-year-old undefeated world champion. Halfway through our 12th round fight for supremacy. And Andre Ward's card has
55-59 Lopez.
55 Lopez, and it is
Andre's
really
card.
tough to disagree with anything there because Lomachenko has hardly put forth any offense. He had the short right hand in the second. He wins the second round, but all the other rounds seem to be obvious for Teofimo.
Let's go. Let's.
Well, Senior told me, look, this guy can take a shot, but what I'm seeing here is that we're going to run him down, but he has to be patient. Just wait for the moment, or we're going to run him into a shot.
You can see some redness and just a little bit of swelling around the face of Lomachenko. Look at that focus on Teofimo Lopez. Hyper attentive to everything going on here as he fires off that back power hand again. Loma able to get out of range.
Lopez can fight at this pace all night long. You want to tire out the young man? I don't think so.
Right hand got around the guard there. There's a right hand to the body from Teofimo.
See, now Lopez
Tio's going to work.
is throwing his punches where he thinks Lomachenko's going to be. He's moving around to the left. Okay, I'll put a left hook. You move around to the right. Boom, I'll hit you with a right cross.
But don't you think that's a big part of what it takes against the moving
Nice block
target
hit.
that we typically see of Lomachenko to anticipate where he will be? He's angular. He likes to move. You have to predict where you need to be. And now you see more of the movement that he's known for. But will it turn into offense? We have yet to see much offense. It's going to fall to Teofimo.
I'm going to let you know right now, Tess. No, we're not going to see it. This man right now is on fire. He is focused, dialed in.
I gotta say, man, Tio did neutralize his movement.
Lomachenko now trying to close the gap as he comes forward against the young, brash, undefeated American. Look at Loma trying to be more on the front end now. A little rough stuff on the inside as Russell Mora is going to say, you got to protect yourself, Teofimo. He's allowed to punch on the inside.
Nothing wrong with that shot that Loma just landed. You got a free hand, you can use it.
That's right. Says the guy who often did have pound for pound sets. Andre Ward with short body shots on the inside. Anything it took from our partner. Just missing with a right hand. Coming to the end of round 7. Different disposition in the back half of that round from Lomachenko.
I think Loma's up now. Loma's awake. Does Tio have a cut on his eye? Oh, he got swelling on his eye though. His eye swollen. Yeah, he's getting caught. He's getting caught. I think the engine's warm now, guys.
Okay. This uppercut I've been talking about, Loma's going to have to commit sooner or later, and boom, just a little bit off the mark. Loma.
A little bit. That's way off the mark, and it was blocked. Bradley, stop
And
it.
this experience of Lomachenko.
Here we see Loma trying to get his offense going.
Boom.
Just a straight left to the body and a swivel right jab to the head. Nothing that was too serious, but he's trying to get into a rhythm right now, and he has to take more chances. And I'm talking about Loma in order to do that. He's got to open himself up. Don't neglect defense, but he's going to have to open himself up because I think he's behind a great deal on the scorecard.
Yeah, he is. He is. He needs to catch up.
You can hear that rough voice from his father, Teofimo. And you heard it's a blowout. There is supreme confidence in the corner of Lopez. There always is. They're just doing it
Here we
in a
go.
different way.
Here we go. Loma coming in hard.
Lomachenko in that last round.
Loma coming hard now.
4 power shots in that last round. But overall in the fight, he's only landed 11 overall. Lopez has landed 38.
Loma's gonna have to close that distance. He's closing it.
He is. Yup. Look, there's a defense. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Bullshit, Tio. Tio, that was his hands. That was his hands. Y'all can replace. Y'all can replay that.
There's a clash of heads there.
I ain't see that.
Now Loma's coming in with his head. Watch the headbutt here.
All right, guys, let's go. Watch your heads.
Oh, okay. All right. I saw the hand land.
I mean, Teofimo has to understand. It may have been clean for the first half of the fight, but with it all on the line,
Nice.
this will turn into a fight. He's not just going to.
Loma turned up on him. Loma turned it up.
Loma
Super Saiyan mode.
a little bit. He's fighting with more urgency because he knows he's behind and he knows he only has so many rounds
Nothing.
to try to make up the ground.
Right hand by Lopez.
And if you're Lopez, you got to stand your ground and not let.
That's it. You got to bring it to him. Bring it to him, Loma. That's the key. Bring it to him.
Anytime Loma try to get on angles, step around with him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Step with him.
Nothing. The defense. The defense.
With the right hand.
Oh.
Left hand from Lomachenko.
Oh. Loma's catching Tio. Loma's catching Tio all day, son. Get off him.
At the halfway point, and now he's stepping to Teofimo.
Got to close the distance.
That's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lopez ain't got the defense is sick, son.
Lomachenko looking to dig out of the hole.
There you go. Lopez, you felt the power, right? Okay. Let's go, guys.
Straight out, Loma starting, got the heartbeat now.
Let's go, Lomi. Let's go.
Got the rhythm going. Now he's letting his offense. Being very accurate at the moment.
Let's go, Loma. Let's go.
A little bit of redness around the eyes of Teofimo. There's the jab from the pound-for-pound best in the world.
Now you on his dick? Now you want to talk shit? The fuck up. You was on Tio's. All. Shut the fuck up. Let's go, baby.
Right hand behind the jab.
Beautiful right hand. Nice.
Lomachenko back out on the outside.
Come on, Loma. Let's go. Composure.
To the kitchen.
Lopez can't abandon the jab. He's got to continue to use that. That's what's gotten him up on the scorecards and has him in control of this fight right now.
To go.
Okay.
That right uppercut again. Remember,
He missed, though. Stop it.
by far the most entertaining round of the fight. Mark down round number 8. Things changed.
Let's go. What's up, Fight Scout? What's going on, kid?
You gotta watch your head, okay? Okay. How many rounds is that? Thank you. I got it. Thank you. So close. When he does that shit, push him.
Yeah. It's coming. The inside defense is sick.
Lomachenko has finally found his mark. I believe that he found the key. The key is pressure.
Yep.
You must pressure Lopez.
That's all it is. You got to pressure. You came in like a bully. You got to bully him. That's it.
He needs to take chances now. Get aggressive like he's doing. But that is the reason why he was able to land these combinations right here. Because he got aggressive and he didn't allow Lopez to think and to set him up.
Here's how things have changed with that 8th round. Prior to that, Lomachenko didn't have a single round where he had double-digit connects. He was 19 of 38 at 8 rounds. He was 10 of 20 in pound punches.
Here we go.
Let's see if he stays a little aggressive here.
Here we
Round
go.
number 9, winner take all 4 belts.
Put pressure on the pressure, kid.
With a hook.
If you're Loma, you got to continue to use your jab just like that. Sometimes you'll land it, sometimes you won't. But it'll get you in range. Stay tight and let your hands go. Get out of range and then reset and do it again.
Put pressure on the pressure. Let's go.
Lay on the outside like that, Joe.
Lopez having banked all the early rounds. But now it is on the line.
Anatoly Lomachenko said, I need him to establish that jab, get inside behind that jab, but throw combinations, not single shots.
He just pushed back against Lomachenko. That is exactly what his father wanted him to do. After that 8th round, he said, and he did it again. He said, when he comes in like that, don't allow for it. Push him back.
Yeah. Good hesitation.
See, Loma's in range sometimes, and he won't let his shots go. He's got body shots, and he's got short uppercuts and right hooks, but he's not throwing the punches when he's in range.
Why is that, Dre? Is it because of the danger that exists opposite him, knowing what could be coming back?
That's exactly what it is. Trust me, if Loma felt like he was in control, he could take the power, he would throw more shots. He's not comfortable yet.
Short left hand. Oh, there's a good jab and a combo.
Whoa! Lomachenko with the combos.
This comes right back.
Loma's going to have to sell out to get the kind of shots that he wants. Some nights it's just like that. You got to back up your reputation. You got to back up your name. You got to put yourself in harm's way to get the job done.
And let me tell you something. If he has to sell out offensively, this is going to be an incredibly entertaining stretch run for the undisputed status.
Tonight we're going to see what Lopez has inside tonight. Loma's going to test him.
Lead left uppercut from Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo is not going to give way. He is looking to pull the trigger on these uppercuts. Lomachenko has to close the gap. He has to step in. And that is dangerous against a power puncher who, by the way, is showing very good boxing skill tonight.
If your Lopez is not the time to mentally go to sleep, he's got to stay alert.
Punches touch him there from Loma. This is not the fight that most thought we would have. Most felt Teofimo Lopez's only chance was to have that dynamite in the right hand and be able to deliver it. They didn't think about this, the athleticism, the quickness, the boxing IQ. Looking for that right uppercut again.
Go for patient. Oh, good.
Fun to see Lomachenko with a little more.
Good body shot.
Body shot right there, offensive.
Good body shot by Loma. Tio trying to respond.
And it's because of what Teofimo Lopez put forth early on.
That was Loma's round. All right, let's go.
Loma's starting to begin to get in his rhythm right here, and it all starts with that lead jab, blinding, getting Lopez out of position with that shot, that lead shot. Nice follow-up here.
Good, great
By
follow-up.
Lomachenko.
This is the signature shot. And Lopez loves to land typically with the right hand. This time he switched up and went with the left. Not a big shot, but certainly got Loma's attention.
I think it has to be getting the attention of the judges. Just keep repeating your combinations over and over again.
Okay, here we go.
Stoic father, the stoic trainer.
What round is the championship round?
The instructions. Just keep with the combinations over and over again. Since he started doing that in the 7th round, he has
round 10 championship rounds.
Make a strong argument.
Loma better turn up.
The last 3 rounds. Remember, early on we were all in agreement he only had the 2nd round in the first half of the fight. But the last 3 rounds, you can mark down the ledger for Lomachenko. Not that Lopez has tailed off. Lomachenko has had to come on. Round number 10. Tell him to stop.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is why you don't see a lot of unifications in the sport, or at least as many as we should. And a lot of it's just because it's hard. It's not easy. You're risking everything. You could get knocked out. You could get beat. You might get embarrassed. And oftentimes, guys don't want to risk all that.
But give credit for these two, because during the Floyd Mayweather era, when it was about managing the business of boxing, this is about the boxing of boxing. Well done by both men for taking this fight.
One area where Lopez is neglecting is the body of Lomachenko. I told you guys earlier, if you got a guy that's coming in being aggressive, you start hitting him down to the body, he's going to start protecting that rib cage.
Why you yelling it out though, Bradley? Nobody's in the fucking arena. He can hear you. Shut up. Oh, Loma. Tio coming in with some good combos.
Good offensive surge from Teofimo.
All blocked though.
Teo getting hit with some big shots right now from Loma. Loma's starting to face some shots, and they start to get heavy. I'm seeing the wear and tear right now.
in front.
What you see from Loma is just the heart of a winner. You see a guy who is not used to losing, and he's not going to lose easily. He's going to try to bite down what you see him doing right now. Try to get his respect and win some more rounds.
Let's go, Loma. Punch volume. Bring it up.
396 and
Bring it up. Let's go. Bring up the punch volume. The defense is already there. There we go. Defense is already there. Let's bring up the punch volume. There you go. The defense is already there, Pops.
You earn your money as well.
Let's go.
Fight down and maintain the respect that you earned in the earlier rounds. Can't give it up right now just because Loma decides he wants to come forward.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's pushing you back.
That's right. Moments like this.
There you go.
How bad you want it? That's what it boils down to.
There you go. He can't see it. He can't see it. Loma, he can't see it.
He's doing very well. But now he got to bite down on that mouthpiece. He's got to close it. Okay?
There you go. Another body shot. He can't see it. He can't see it, Loma. Good. He can't see it. There you go. He can't see it. I said it. I said it. It's going to come down to whose combination punches land
Discipline by Lopez. You know,
the
keeps
most.
his hands real low. He can easily block those shots if he brings his hands up.
Teal's doing a good job of neutralizing.
That's a body shot.
Low blow. Low blow.
Or it's going to say low blow.
Low blow.
He's jumping up in the air.
Let's see.
You be the judge. Let's see.
Yeah, it's low. Yeah, that's low. That's low. That's low. That's low. That's low, Bradley. Shut up. Shut up, Bradley. That's low.
Russell Moore, the referee.
I'm at home watching over fucking, and I seen it.
Professional bouts. He was the referee for one Lomachenko fight, his pro debut. Last 3 rounds, we have seen an offensive uptick, Andre, for Vasily Lomachenko. Take us through it.
See Loma coming with that right jab. That's what he needs to do to keep Lopez off of him. Lopez just missed that uppercut. But then you see Loma coming forward with his signature punches, leading with that left, coming back with the swivel right. Here we see the jab again. And Lopez is trying to block those shots, but they're coming fast and they're coming at awkward angles. And that's just a mental lapse right there for Lopez. You know, I talked about him not falling asleep right now. He's got to maintain his mental.
11th round. This is intense right here. This should be phone booth status right now.
Came out and did exactly what he wanted to do.
These motherfuckers is going out right now.
It was pretty easy.
Yep, he gave the sign of the cross. He going out. He going out. He going out.
As we arrive,
he going out.
Championship rounds.
He going out.
6 minutes to decide it. So Dre, your scorecard
he going out.
is exactly the way that I just described it. It's now 5 rounds apiece according to Andre Ward. Of course, what matters is what is said with Tim Cheatham, Julie Letterman, and Steve Weisfeld, the 3 judges here.
Straight left from Loma lands.
For both fighters. As you can see, the experience of Lomachenko is now starting to pay good dividends. He's been here before. Lopez don't know.
Oh, yes.
Look at these exchanges.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They're exchanging. Loma's right in front of him and catching him.
Loma gets right to him. Lopez, of course, can fire off that right hand that can change anything at any moment.
Loma can't forget the body. When Lopez is on the ropes like that, the midsection is wide open.
Lopez is exhausted right now. Loma's stepping on that gas.
Careful, Loma.
He said, I want to take him to the deep water where he hasn't been. I want to drown him there.
Nice jab. Disrupted his own shit. Careful, Loma.
The body shot hurt Lopez right there. You see him holding on, trying to get himself together.
You can see more.
Let's go. Let's go.
The eye of Lopez as well.
I told you he's going out. He's going out. He's going out. Yeah. Oh, that's it, bro. That's it. Disruption. Beautiful body shot.
The rest tomorrow. Lopez needs to bite down right now. Lomachenko's putting it on him.
Let's go, Loma.
Knockout, gentlemen. He's looking to stop Lopez.
Big 11th round here for Lomachenko. Right hand to the body for Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez is still throwing.
Good body shot, Lopez.
Make no mistake about it.
But he's not throwing enough, Trey. And then that big right there took
he missed. He missed, and Loma made him pay. Let's go. This was Loma's plan. This was there we go. This was Loma's plan. This was Loma's plan.
We said in the first couple rounds that this is what Loma had to do to have success, is close the distance, take more risk. He's getting hit, but he's willing to get hit so he can get his offense on.
It's all good.
Well, Lopez is a little bit tired. Lopez is tired.
Sure is.
A lot of steam off his punches now.
Yup.
So Loma doesn't feel that threatened.
Remember, we talked about how exhausting it is to just be in there thinking about every moment, the hyper focus and attention.
Yeah, Lopez is seen, boy. He's gassed. Loma's gonna jump on him. It's a wrap.
He has committed to that from the
He picked himself apart. Good body shot by Lopez.
From Lopez as he's stalking forward here. We have
One round left, kid. Woo! Yo, Lopez got lit up that in the round, son. Hell yeah. His face is rainbow bright right now. Lopez picked himself apart, son.
Don't you let them go to our belt line. You don't need a point deduction. Okay, last round, clean round.
These last 4 rounds from Loma have been sheer will.
Yeah, smother this shit.
Doing what he has to do to land shots.
Loma is smothering.
He's in the line of fire right now. He's in the danger zone, but he's still letting his shots go. He's getting there first. He's starting the combinations, and he's ending the combinations.
Loma lit him up, son.
Is landing combinations, or excuse me, shots.
Boom.
Far.
Yeah, Loma lit his ass up.
According to CompuBox, it was the best round that Lomachenko had. He was 29 of 62. He landed 19
last round, baby.
Power punches.
Let's go. It's a great scrap.
For Lomachenko in the night. 12th and final round. Winner takes all. First half was Teofimo Lopez.
Let's go.
Second
Let's go, Loma.
half has been Vasily Lomachenko. This will decide it.
Loma came on strong, boy.
For history.
Dream about moments like this as a young kid coming out, a fight basically being even, going into the last round, and you envision yourself finding a way to pull it out. I want to see who finds a way to pull it out in this 12th round.
And can you imagine? This fight would typically be in front of 20,000 next door in the big arena, or Madison Square Garden, or Staples. The world to start a 12th round. It's just
keep your hands up, Loma.
The protected bubble, the chamber of truth, and this is the way they're going to do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Get that combination off. Let's go, Loma. Come on, Loma.
Lopez's father said, look, you're winning this fight. Just go out there and box. But it looks like the son is not trusting that, and he's going out to win this fight just as Andre and Tim would.
There's reason to believe that.
Let's go, Loma. Let's go.
Good right hand work from Lopez. He is biting down. He wants it.
Let's go. Come on, Loma. Let's go, Loma. Let's go. Let's go. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
In this 12th round could swing.
Beautiful combo.
12th round could be the decider. We could be seeing.
Oh, good body shot by Lopez.
Sitting on something where a body shot swings it. Just landed again by Lopez. And he
go downstairs. Go downstairs, Loma.
Straight right.
Missed again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Come on, Loma. Come on, Loma. A whole minute. A whole minute.
Definitely won the first half of that round.
A whole minute.
Great exhibition of power, speed, skill. Let's see if he can close the show.
Let's go.
Loma is going to step on the gas. You know Loma stepping on the gas.
Let's go. Let's go, Loma. Come on.
Their whole lives.
Come on.
And now 60 seconds to see if you can become an undisputed. The first 4-belt lightweight champion.
Careful, careful, Loma. Careful. Let's go. Let's go. He's going to try to avoid. He's going to try to avoid. Let's go.
Right hand trying to time it.
Oh, good shot. Oh, Lopez on Loma.
Teofimo Lopez. Best punch of the back half of the fight right there. Oh, he's got him hurt. Look at
oh, Lopez got Loma hurt, I think. Oh, whoa.
It's Lomachenko.
Let's go. 24 seconds. Let's go, Loma. They're going out. They're going all out. They're going all out.
The young man wants it.
Over there.
What is he doing?
What are you doing? What happened?
It's the cut.
Oh, the cut. Oh. Headbutt.
Complete momentum before that accidental flash of that.
You gotta be kidding.
Listen, 10 seconds considering what he did in this 12th round. Just coasted in his bank for Teofimo.
I'm lost. I don't even know what to say.
Good.
He didn't hear the clap. He didn't hear the clap, clap, clap.
You have to watch your head too, all right? Both you guys got to watch your head.
Flash of heads opens up the cut.
Let's go. 10 seconds.
To take it home. Power surge by Teofimo Lopez in the 12th round of a very
Lighting up. Woo! Beautiful. Last 10 seconds, baby.
that will head to the scorecards to decide it. Well done.
Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. This shit, I was the only one to say is I think this shit is a draw, son. I don't know. If it ain't a draw, I gotta go with Lopez, dog.
To the limit.
This was good. What are you guys rated? What are you rating this, guys?
Has judged 3 Lomachenko fights, 1 Lopez fight.
Most likely a draw.
Judge from New Jersey.
Beautiful, good fight.
He has judged over 2,000 fights. He is widely considered to be one of the premier judges in the world. He's done fights with Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, Triple G. He is usually a very fair judge. Tim Cheatham has never judged a Lomachenko fight before. He was one of 3 judges for Lopez's pro debut. He just won the title fight last week, the victory for Emmanuel Navarrete.
Very good fight, very good fight.
And Julie Letterman is the daughter of the late Harold Letterman. She has judged 694 bouts.
All right, Don Machiavelli, what's going on? Good to see you.
For Lopez.
Lord Executioner, yeah, I think it probably will be.
But she is a well-experienced
probably
judge
will be.
as well. Andre Ward, let's look at your scorecard. A draw.
A draw, yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I was the only one to say it was either going to be a split decision or a draw.
Has had success in the first half of the fight. It was very easy to judge. There is no doubt that he won the 12th round. All the middle and late work when Lomachenko decided to be offensive. Was it enough? Do we have a upset here?
I would say Loma did enough work to bring it as a draw.
In that 12th round, the new
right, but not a win.
Sport. Or
and Lopez worked for a win or a draw. If it's cool, you know what I mean?
Undisputed status. What a fight. Let's find out right now.
But Lopez definitely ain't lose. He's either going to draw it or win it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand, after 12 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Tim Cheatham scores the bout 116-112.
Whoa.
Julie Letterman scores the belt 119-109.
Whoa.
Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 117-111.
Whoa.
For your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, The Takeover!
All right, Tio. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations to Teofimo.
Born tonight, Teofimo Lopez just beat Vasily Lomachenko. Backflip.
Congratulations, brother. No doubt.
Undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
Congratulations, Tio.
An American fighter, a 23-year-old, is king of the sport.
Congratulations, Tio. No doubt.
He said he would. His father said he would. Give us Loma. For years, it boiled up. And tonight, it boiled over with supreme.
And you know what's crazy? There is no rematch.
Taking it to Loma.
There is no rematch.
Lomachenko has lost.
There will be no rematch behind this, guys.
Now listen, it was widespread scoring. Julie Letterman's 119-109 will be talked about. But there is no doubt the early half was all Teofimo Lopez. Even some of those middle rounds, you could still make a strong argument
good
that
shit, Loma.
Lopez never
Good fight,
punched
brother.
a punch, even though the great
Good
Lomachenko came out. There is
You just
no
waited
doubt
a
how
bit.
the fight finished. That 12th round was all Teofimo. But Teofimo Lopez.
Congratulations to Teofimo Lopez. Whether you like it
3 years old
or you don't,
16-0.
he did his thing.
And he just beat the best fighter in the world. We will hear from the new undisputed champion, Brooklyn's own, when we come back.
Congratulations.
How about that?
Congratulations. So guys, let me open up the camera here for a second. So guys, how do you feel about that win? You know what I mean? I think it was a great win. Congratulations, Teofimo. You know what I mean? You did your thing. Lomachenko came on strong a little too late. He came on a little too late. But congratulations, Teofimo Lopez. You did your thing. You know what I mean? That was a great strategy. You know, the sad part about this is we can't get a rematch because there's no rematch clause. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess it would have to be up to Teofimo to be like, okay, well, you know, I'll fight him again. That'll be great. If not, then he can go and fight Haney. Personally, I look at, you know, and no disrespect to Devin Haney, I look at Devin Haney like this. Devin Haney's just basically a contender if him and Teofimo fight, because Teofimo is now the unified undisputed, the only one. You know what I mean? And that's it. So Devin Haney, if he's going to put, you know, because you know the rules to the franchise strap. Regardless of the fact you can't unify. So we've already got a unified champ there. You know what I mean? There's a WBC strap there. There's a WBA, WBO. You know what I'm saying? And the IBF. We good. We good. We good. It doesn't matter what Suleiman says. It doesn't matter what any of these motherfuckers say. There is one champ now. That's it. There's one unified, one undisputed. That's it. We don't need no other belt. We don't need these guys telling us anything as to, you know, well, no, not yet, because he has to fight Haney. No, he don't. He don't really have to. And we're back. Hold on, guys. And we're back.
One team made too many mistakes. Yeah, baseball, we had a game.
Oh, that's it. I think they're talking football now for a second. We'll wait a couple of seconds. If not, then, you know, we'll turn this into a boxing live. I'll put the link in the chat, and whoever wants to get up on here with me and, you know, and discuss, we can do that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The update.
Top Rank Boxing is brought to you by Geico. Having Geico win, you could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. Scene here in Vegas. 4 belts are strapped along Teofimo Lopez. He's the new undisputed champion of the world. He just defeated Vasily Lomachenko by unanimous decision, by widespread scoring, but he had a masterful, absolutely masterful Tim Bradley 12th round to do it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Tessitore. Fantastic job. Way to dig deep by the young lion.
Let's go to Bernardo.
Let's go to Bernardo.
We're with Teofimo Lopez, who's asking for a cup of water. But, Teo, you made history tonight at just 23-year-old, becoming the undisputed champion, all 4 belts.
Congratulations, bro.
Describe the feeling.
I gotta thank God. And this is for my boy that passed away earlier this year, 2 days before Kobe passed away. May Kobe rest in peace. This is for Dione. And I had to dig deep, man. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And each and every day I take that in. I thank God first, man, because I couldn't do it without him. I walked by faith for a reason. And I had to dig in there. And now, it feels good.
In that 11th round, right before you came out for the 12th, your father said, "You've got the victory. Just go out there and box." But you didn't do that. Why?
I'm a fighter. I got to dig in deep. I know he was coming. I can't give him that. I don't know if they got him up on the scorecards or not. And I love to fight. I could bang too. I don't care, man. I'll take one to give one. And that's what a true champion does. I come out there and I find a way to win.
You and your father called for this fight, and you were supremely confident that you saw something in Lomachenko that you could exploit. What was it?
Honestly, you just gotta keep pressuring him, keep putting the gas on him, and then all you gotta really do, man, is stick the jab. Don't really give him that opportunity to set up. And every time he did want to throw, I had something ready for him, at least something to throw. So it kind of stops his momentum. And on top of that, he's been on a 14-month layoff. I knew he was gonna have to. It was gonna take a long time for him to catch up.
Yeah, that's another factor. I'm glad he brought that up. It's not an excuse. It's a factor.
All the biggest challenges, all the biggest names. Yeah. So what is that you want next?
Man, take me to 140. I could go and get or I could fight, the two-time email world champion Devin Haney.
There we go.
If they want that, I love messing with everybody, man. But all it is, man, the takeover, man. It's time for the new generation to come up, and it was me to lead the way for everybody.
Well, make sure they're competitive, though.
Who else? Edgar Belanga, Jose Vargas. So many cats out there, man. They ready to take over the world.
The takeover continues. He just outboxed the best boxer in the world. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you very much.
We're going to Disney World.
He told us the other day he was going to.
Congratulations, Tio. No doubt.
Champion of the world. There he is, 23 years old. 23 years old. He just dedicated that to his dear friend Diony Ramirez, who passed away this year. He's a very thoughtful young man. Let's get to Mark Riegel.
Vasily, you're a great champion, a courageous one. But what was the difference tonight?
Я не знаю, я, честно говоря, думал, что по ходу поединка, половину поединка, да, у нас где-то было равно, может быть, где-то он выигрывал на 1-2 раунда, но после второй половины я включился, и, в принципе, вторую половину я считаю, что я забрал. Я хочу приехать домой, пересмотреть поединок, но я не согласен с решением.
I think in the first half of the fight, he got more rounds than I did. But then in the second half of the fight, I took it over, and I was much better. But I wanted to go home and to review the fight to see it.
I don't know, man.
But I'm not agreeing with the scorecards.
Brother,
Vasily, do you believe you won this fight?
You held back. Nah, man. I mean, I know you're hurt and shit, but bro, you didn't press the trigger at certain spots, man.
At the moment, I think and I fought. Yes, I'm winning a fight, but the result is the results. I'm not gonna argue it now. I need to see what's next reviews.
Vasily, again, you're a great champion. Where do you go from here?
Right now, I come back home, and after that, I talk with my promoter, with my manager, and we discuss and we decided we make a decision.
Thank you, Vasily. Joe, back to you.
All right, thank you, Mark. We're going to have a long time to sum this up.
There's no rematch clause, no nothing, son.
And then we'll come back here to Vegas. In terms of the first half of this fight, Lomachenko, these are the punches landed by round. 1 punch, 5 punch, 2 punches, 5 punches, 7 punches, even in the 7th round, 6. Then he went to 19, 20, 23, 29. But the 12th round was clearly Lopez dominating with the power. So you could make a very strong argument. Now, listen, they were widespread, but, the 116 and 117 range, you could make a very strong argument for. The 119 seems to be a little off.
Unreal.
But when I reflect at the CompuBox numbers and the tone of this fight and then how it was finished, I think that's the undisputed champion of the world. That 23-year-old from Brooklyn feels like the undisputed champion.
There's no doubt in my mind.
That's the undisputed champion.
There's no doubt in my mind. He showed great composure. He showed great concentration. Like I said, the uppercut would be a factor and could come into play. He used the left hook and the right hand. He had every tool needed possibly to beat Lomachenko, and he showed that tonight. I told you, Lomachenko, if he take the angles away from him, he becomes ordinary, and Lopez showed that tonight.
All of that is easier said than done. You got to go out there and do it, and Lopez did it. He showed everything you could possibly want from a champion. The boxing ability, the IQ.
He did his thing. I can't take nothing away from him, and I'm not going to.
The scorecard that wide. I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I was rooting for Lomachenko.
That's old school type of stuff right there. I didn't think he was going to do it like that. I stand to be corrected. I was wrong. on. Respect to the young man. A new star is born. When you take it from a champion like that, you got to give respect where respect is due.
There is no doubt about it. Respect to the 23-year-old. The 23-year-old, the youngest fighter to become a 4-belt champion. How about that out of Teofimo Lopez? Let's get you to Neil and Stan at Sports Center, and much more to come from Vegas. The backflip into history for Lopez.
No doubt, man. Congratulations to Lopez.
Boxing has a new superstar, Teofimo Lopez. He's got plenty of personality, too, to go with this.
Absolutely. Hey, a lot of stuff happened today. Not just the fight.
We're not going into other segments of sports because I'm not about that. But yeah, guys, hold on, let me show. So guys, I hope you, even though you didn't get the visuals, you got the audio. You know what I'm saying? To all Lomachenko fans, going down from the real fight fans of Lomachenko to the mediocre fight fans of Lomachenko to the fucking extreme fans of Lomachenko, calm the fuck down. Let's not make any conspiracy theories here. Let's not say he was drained because no, he owned that division. The whole point here is that Lomachenko did not pull the trigger when he was supposed to in the spots where he was supposed to. And Lopez showed up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's not that he was the better man. It's just he was basically neutralized. How was he neutralized? Well, his angles were taken away from him, as well as the distance. That jab that Teo was using, it was the neutralizer. It was it was the neutralizer. It basically stopped him in his tracks. Stopped his whole momentum. If you know what I mean. The fight will probably be up like in 2 hours, 3 hours here on YouTube somewhere. Just type in Teo versus, and somebody would have uploaded it. It's free anyway. ESPN will probably throw it up in a couple of hours. It's free, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was on cable, so it's definitely going to be free. But what I'm saying here is that there's something that Lomachenko didn't do, and Lomachenko just didn't come off early. You know what I mean? And if his whole strategy was to drag the man, he should have dragged him, but at the same time, because he was hurting himself as he was trying to drag him into the waters. Yeah, he brought him into those waters, but he was able to swim away. You weren't able to drown him in there. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations, Lopez, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I hope you become one of those, defending champions, I hope that you listen to your fight fans or all the fight fans in a whole that are positive and just want to see you defend all those straps against who is within that division. And if you do move to 140, we expect nothing but the best from you. You mentioned Berlanga, you mentioned the rest of these guys. Listen, if you're calling it a takeover, let it be your takeover. Understand? Do not worry about any of those other guys, even though they're in your generation or in your era, or unless you're going to face them. But what they're doing in their accomplishments, don't even steer that way. Don't even give them props, because at the end of the day, it's just Teofimo. You know what I mean? I'm just going to come out and say, because I always take accountability, you have proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I thought that you were going to be neutralized. I thought your power was going to be neutralized, even though it wasn't your power that won you this fight. It was your pedigree, your boxing pedigree, your amateur background, your Olympic background. That's what won you this fight, as well as working on the strategy with your trainer. I really do hope that you and your father go to Disneyland together. You know what I mean? Just you and him, and bond, and let him know, listen, I need you to be there. You know what I'm saying? More like my dad as a stage. You know what to do, brother. You let him know how you feel. know what I'm saying? You've already reached your dream. You know what I mean? You're already Hall of Fame status because of what you've done. You've reached your dream, young man. You've done it. So now, on the same cloud, you want that peace with your dad? It's good to book a vacay between you and him. Know what I mean? Because you ain't got to fight till next year. It's all good. You got Thanksgiving. You got fucking Christmas, right? You take yourself a nice flight, you and your dad, and that's it, bro. Just bond. Congratulations, Teofimo, the new, undisputed, unified champion of the world, man. Congratulations, bro. You know what I mean? Congratulations. And as for Lomachenko, well, brother, you've been on top. You broken records. You got the hate because you succeeded. You came in to the sport where people were trying to make us believe, the fighters, that not were unbelievable in a good way, but that were just basically unbelievable. We didn't believe them at all because of their politics, because of their fuckery. You were this bullshit era, not saying that is bullshit because of you, but you stood out just like Gennady Golovkin, just like, you know what I'm saying, Terence Crawford. You were the forefront, the leaders. You know, you were one of those that stood up there where, when I used to mention, and other uploaders, if they ever have, mentioned the part where we talk about fighters, right? That it's only an echelon of y'all, a small echelon that get up there and just fight for legacy. You don't care about money. You don't get, you know what I'm saying? Right? So then there was these prize fighters. So you had the legacy fighters, which were you guys. And so even though you rooted for Lopez, fight fans, just like I said yesterday and earlier, let this fight reset everything that we've said and done to each other as fight fans because of fighters, and understand that the way I'm being unbiased and I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm taking accountability for what I've said and the doubt that I put up there. It's time that, you know, and not because I'm doing it. It's just time. It's just time that people just, okay, it's a sport. You know, if we're going to in any way, how do you say? If we're going to in any way, you know, debate, then the way we debate is like gentlemen and ladies. Even if we're debating a woman, you know what I'm saying? We debate to a point where, you know, of course we're going to be, you know, we're going to have class. We're going to, you know, so just basically, man, it's okay to talk about a fighter. It's okay to criticize a fighter, but it is not okay. It is not okay. You know what I mean? To ridicule a fighter that gave his best in that ring. You know what I mean? This was a great fight. It gave us a good feeling. History was made tonight. And even though Lomachenko didn't win, we can say he was a participant into part of that history. So for both men, it's a win-win situation, regardless of the fact. Lomachenko dethroned, but you will always remember the king that was. So if he comes back, and if Teofimo says, yeah, you know, let's have a rematch, no doubt. I wouldn't even be surprised if, because remember, he didn't really know what the hell he wanted to do when they asked him. So if he really didn't know what he wanted to do after they asked him, could there be a rematch in the works? I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Let's hope and pray. Because I got a feeling that the second match is going to be even better. Because these guys are going to know each other, and it's going to pick up from round 12. It's going to be round 13. Round one, if there's a second fight, is going to be a 13. And I'm calling it. I'm going to be the first one to call it right now, just like I called this fight. We need a Teofimo Vasily rematch. We want it. Hell yeah. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy, the Boxing Jedi, Jay Cotto. I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of the Leo and Teo fight. Sounds only, no visuals edition. Enjoy, guys. If you hit the playback, you're able to listen to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely. Fred Naba, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you, man. TJ Carr, good to see you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, both men, great fight. You know, I have to say thank you to both men. I also have to say thank you to the fathers. Thank you for lending us your sons. And when I say that in the context where, you know, you trained your sons to go against each other, to put each other in harm's way behind and because of a competitive sport. So with that being said, thank you very much, gentlemen. And for the fight fans, like I said, just take this shit with a grain of salt, because the ones that really should be upset, really should be calling each other's names, really should be pulling their souls out of their fucking bodies are the fighters themselves and the participants within that fucking fight club. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy Jicaro. God bless, stay vigilant. Peace, guys.